Happy Wednesday to everybody out there. It's your boy Brian Saviano, Mr. O'Brien, playing a little bit of Legos and hanging out with everybody here. I hope you're doing well. And Wednesday's good. Hey, we got all these new redeems hanging out here, and as well as some of the best people on the internet. Not everybody, but some of the best. We have RC, Firefin, Seaboy, Patriot, Zahora. Hello, welcome everybody. Yeah, last week, Friday, Saturday, dude. I woke up on Sunday, and I don't know what it was, man. I felt like a sack of bricks hit me, dude. I don't know what happened. If that's what getting old feels like, we are officially cooked. We're done. I'm out. I'm done. Dude, it's crazy. That was by far the craziest Bob Bonanza ever. And rightfully so, considering it was the last one. It's over. It's done. We're not doing them anymore. We're done. But I'm excited to move on to BobCon, which is happening in January 2026. And that'll be 3 days of birthday shenanigans, live streaming, and all that. So it's technically even longer than what the Bob Bonanza will be. It'll be a whole lot more. And I think we learned from that we need more. Y'all demand more. Zahora demands more with 10 months of tier 1. Thank you. Zahora also one of those over on the main channel, YouTube channel there as a member. Thank you very much, Zahora, for supporting across the multiverse. And also seeing, you should have new emotes over there. We are actually very close to even more emote slots unlocked for members. So the more members that are over on YouTube, the more access to emotes you get and all that. So if you are watching the channel and you want to become a member, you can. That'll get you emotes and help support what I do every single day. Onward and upward, yeah. So I can finally talk about the things. As you'll see, it's 86 days until the Kickstarter, everybody. 86 days. 86 days, everybody. Give it up for 86 days. We were brainstorming a bunch of stuff today. Mostly me just wondering to myself what to do, and we got a lot of really cool ideas cooking up. So yeah, exclamation book 3, it is happening. Very excited. I'm already, dude. So here's a little sneak preview on that. Like, I was looking back on the previous 2 Kickstarters, right, for Healthy Habits and Making Friends, and a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do from the beginning, we did with those 2. So now this time with Pro Gamers Guide 3, titled to be revealed, we are doing all new stuff for rewards and stretch goals and milestones and all sorts of stuff. It's all new stuff. There's a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to there. I am very excited to share with you way more about that in the coming months. So also ahead of that, you're going to know everything ahead of time. So there's going to be no like surprises necessarily. You're going to have the full roadmap of what everything is, and it'll be very cool. Part of the presentation that was there before was all about this Nintendo ambassadorship thing, the pitch deck, and all the website renovation stuff. I've actually already begun the process for getting that pitch deck ready to go. I've already made contact with the powers that need to be, and it is actively being worked on. And then obviously the Switch 2, when it is available for pre-order, then I'll pre-order it if I'm not sent one by Nintendo, and then cover it day 1 and all that. So the goal up here is more so not like a it needs to happen thing. I would classify it as that. That is just a, hey, anybody who happens to tip anything through exclamation tip or exclamation website will go to help renovating the BricksOBrian website, which would be really awesome to get it redone. And I think it's gonna get done no matter what, eventually there. But yeah, so if you want to help with renovating the website, making it even cooler with... one of the things I want to add is a page that's dedicated to all of the collectible cards, right? So you can see what all the cards have been, stuff like that, added to the website, and just other stuff in general. You can tip there, and yeah, we'll be able to do that. And that'll go through February 7th, and then that'll be done. And by doing a $25 contribution or more, you can get a Bob Banana card, which the cards are still not here. I'm disappointed by, but they are still on the way. Maybe it should be here tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, they will be on the way. So I'll get to show you what the Bob Banana cards look like, as well as the ones for February and March. So that'll be very cool. Other than that, we're on our way to making all this stuff happen. I did a collaboration with Pick Stitch on Monday while still recovering with my voice. And it went pretty well, man. We did 2 rounds of Mario Party, had a great time. So if you stopped by, thank you very much for stopping by and saying hello. And more collaborations are on the deck for 2025 for sure. So I'll look forward to that. Ezra, thank you very much. Appreciate the shout out there. And Harley installed some new RAM. Awesome. Bucky, hello. Welcome. Are the beanies added to the shop? So the beanies are not quite added yet. I have to place the order for them. It's pretty much going to be a similar 25 minimum order before they need to get fulfilled. I'm gonna work on that for, let's say, next week. Let's say Monday. Monday, I will make that happen. So look forward to that Monday. I just did not dedicate the time to it today. The page of all the cards sounds awesome. Yeah, I think that's just going to be important long term, right? Be able to see what all the cards are, where you could get them from, all that, right? And Herobrine, yeah. So I haven't messaged the people about the cards and stuff with the new link yet, because they're not even here. Once they are here, I will send out a fresh link. You'll get the information. Trust me. I didn't bother with it yet because the cards aren't here and whatever. So yeah, just hold tight, please. Thank you. Monday was definitely a day. There was so much to do. Thank you for subscribing. There was so much to do after the Bonanza, and I just did not. Monday was, everybody had all these things that were on my to-do list for me, and I'm like, you're gonna get whatever you're gonna get out of me, and that's it. So I didn't have maximum effort this week. It's a recovery week. So yeah. Peaseberry, hello. So yeah, today's gonna be a chill Lego thing. Cuddles is still in party mode, and she can be as long as she wants to. She's still in timeout. She is definitely still in timeout, and she's gonna be in timeout for a little while, I think. So, yeah. I have been guzzling water like nobody's business. Like trying to stay hydrated and stuff, man. It has been like all of the Bonanza, I was just struggling hardcore to stay hydrated. I went to use the washroom like probably like 10 times throughout the whole thing, and I'm like, dude, what? But there's really, at some point, you know, when you're live streaming for that long and you're giving it 1,000%, right? Yeah, it'll take a little while here. You should have kids, bro. You've got time out down. What? You've got time out down. What does that mean? I get the first part. What a nice message to walk into. Welcome. Sweet. Yeah, lots of tea. Lots of tea has been on the docket here. So I have some unboxings. I actually have another unboxing that literally just showed up right now. Based on what I ordered from the Bonanza that some people got off the wish list. Should I go and grab it downstairs? Happy Chinese New Year, Derek. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Should I go grab the package that literally just got delivered downstairs? We'll start with that. And other people sent me stuff too that I just did not open. So should I go grab it? Kalina says yes with the brand new follow. Thank you. Box opening, all the things. It is not from Lego. I'll tell you that much. It's not from Lego. You like the banners at the top of the screen? Yeah, so that's going to get adjusted. So after February 7th, this whole goal of the website, this thing right here is going to go away. And so the Kickstarter countdown is going to be the whole bar. It'll be a little bit thinner up top. Not that I want to be obnoxious with the launch of book 3, but I kind of want to be. So that's where that is. It'll be happening for the next 86 days. So in case you need reminders, you're going to get a lot of them. But yeah, I'm going to go grab that real quick. Might as well, right? By the way, and before I go and do that, and I kick it to the BRB screen here, I'm going to leave the birthday card up for quite some time. It went all the way up to 200 submissions on the birthday card, so thank you. Y'all did a ton of birthday messages here, and I am so obviously beyond grateful for all of that. And you're gonna see a lot of them as they appear here, and they're just gonna be here probably at least through Saturday and all that, just to have it here. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna go grab that package downstairs, and I'll be right back in just a moment. Feel free to watch the birds for me, along with fishing. And if you want to fill out the card, you can. They're going to appear all the way up on screen here. So I'll be right back in just a hot minute. Don't go anywhere. I have returned, everybody. All right. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I got to unbox. A lot of people sent me stuff. I just didn't get to it. I was too fried, and I even felt I felt bad not going through the whole a birthday card as thoroughly as I wanted to. I was just fried. I was fried, man. What's your least favorite kind of pie? Pecan. Shout out to Dan. Dan called me, Contra Dan cosplay here. He called me, I think it was Sunday afternoon. No, Sunday morning at like 11. And I was still in bed, and he's like, hey, do you want to go out for your birthday tonight? And I'm like, absolutely not, actually. I'm dead. So everybody, please. Nothing. I can't do it today. Can't do it. Not gonna happen. I'm still recovering. I'm not quite there. I'm at like a I'm like at a 65. 65 here. Pix is here, the guy who I did a collaboration with over on his channel on Monday. Massive shout out to Pix and being able to be as awesome as he has been. I greatly appreciate him carrying that collaboration hardcore. AP Biff with the 34 months. It's almost 3 years, Biff. Almost 3 years of dealing with my tomfoolery, and you're still here. So it's got to count for something. So thank you very much for being here for 3 years over on the Amethyst Theater side of things. Much appreciated, you know. Javier. Javier. It was fun to watch, yes. It was definitely a good time. I wish I had a little more energy, like I said to him, but yeah, it was good. So yeah, today is just chill. You know, I wish I had more for you, but unfortunately I don't. It's all there. About as long as I've been watching this channel, well, thank you. All right, well. Yeah, everybody make sure you like the stream if you're watching over on YouTube. And hey, if you're here, I just hope you like the stream in general. Lightning Builder, welcome. You know what's weird with this chat thing I have? It doesn't show streaks and stuff. When is the Pixar ranking? Hold on, that should work for you, Anthony. So some of them work, some of them don't. Hold on. You know what it might be? Anthony, try it again. Exclamation ant. Yeah, it works for you. You know why? Because I have commas with the command. So basically, you try to separate it, like on certain other platforms. You can separate it out by comma for different iterations of the thing, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So no, Firefin, you don't have anything. It's only mods. It's only mods. So let me see. So yeah, Beth will work now too. Cool. Yeah, no, but it doesn't work on the thing that I was using here. It StreamerBot doesn't allow it. There we go. Been watching me for 6 years. Nice. Well, thank you. Descent Family TV, you haven't missed anything. You haven't missed anything. I was just about to get started with the unboxings and stuff. I got to link up the camera. We'll be good to go. Do all the things. They are mods in other places. Yes. They should be. I should just add them to be moderators on Twitch as well. Doesn't really. You know. kind of how it should work. All right. Well, let me show you some of the things that have popped through the P.O. box and through the main mail here. Massive. You know, I realize I can't say massive anymore because people associate the taper fade meme with Ninja and it being massive. I can't do it anymore. Gargantuan shout out. Mildly entertaining shout out. Something, something. I can't say massive anymore. There we go. No echo anymore. It's because the camera audio picks up. It's whatever. You don't care. So, so you don't care. You don't care what the reasoning is. Hold on. I gotta swap this stuff around. I gotta take down all the final Bonanza decorations. Essentially, what these things are. It's essentially what it is. We're gonna try this perspective for the top down here. Gonna make it a little more clean, perhaps. Kind of like the echo. It makes you sound like an announcer. Good. Had a massive, moist McDonald's burger? All right. If that's the adjectives you want to use to describe your McDonald's hamburger, I don't want to hear what else you describe. So I'll show you what I got today in the mail. I'll show you here. This literally just showed up. So one of the things that was on my wish list was a bunch of stuff from a place called Chill Hop Music, which is a service that I use very frequently. Actually, I love their stuff. I use their music to listen to it like literally all throughout the day. That's my listening thing of choice, basically. And I put a few things. Actually, we'll do this. I put a few things from there on the wish list, and some of it got fully funded, which I'm very grateful for. Some of it did not, but I just went ahead and ordered it anyways because I still wanted the stuff. So that's my birthday gift to myself, I guess, in a way. So whatever. But it literally just showed up. So I live, spoiler alert, relatively near a UPS. Not relatively near, but within proximity enough to a UPS distribution hub. So I am either the very first person of the day or the very last person of the day. And today I was the very last person of the day. So here's the box of wonders. The wonder box, if you will. Close that out. There we go. The wonder box. I won't use any Geno charms or anything here. Not quite yet. So let's see. Make sure I don't show my address by accident. So Chill Hop is based out of the Netherlands. I ordered this package Sunday, and it appeared today. No, actually, I ordered this Monday. This appeared from the Netherlands in 2 days. So one of the items was the Chill Hop 10th anniversary Best of Chill Hop. This is I believe a double vinyl right here. So these are, so what will happen basically is when my friends come over, like I don't like having just nothing on in the background. So I'll put Chill Hop music on, and it, the raccoon here, the Chill Hop raccoon is like their mascot, right? So they'll have different scenes and playing the music 24/7 and all that. So I can play this on a record player and have that be the background vibe, right? All throughout here. So this was really awesome. and very grateful for those that got it from the wish list. And then I went ahead. I had these on here as well, although they didn't get funded. I still got them for myself. These are 2 shirts which have the same design on them, but they are 2 very different colors. So there was a complaint from certain people that said, hey, you don't wear enough yellow for being BricksOBrian, and one of your main colors is yellow. So I bought the shirt and the blue version of it. Now this is a little more gold there. And so there's that, and then blue, which both look awesome. A little card to go with it. Very nice. And then also from the wish list is a notebook that was fully funded as well, because obviously I love my notebooks that I use to plan all the things all the time, right? So, oh, this is a big thing. Jeez. This is a bamboo notebook, which is really sick. And it comes with the pen and everything. It's really, really high quality stuff, man. That's super cool. So it's only like 10 bucks. It's only 10 bucks. So it is very nice. Super, super nice. So it's writing the big ideas. Yes. So I love that there's the pen holder on here too. That's very cool. So all of these things were from Chill Hop. I literally just got it here today. I got a discount code, saved a little bit of money too. But yeah, they are celebrating their 10th anniversary. And they actually allow you to use their music in your live streams and stuff. It's chill. It's chill, which means it doesn't quite fit the vibe I want to have here as much, but I would use them if we were doing more chill stuff, basically. So yeah, went ahead and got these are 2 wildly different sizes, by the way. They must just be packaged differently. These are 2 very different XLs. Did I mess up? These are night and day. Grand, yeah. Yeah, they might just be folded different, but still. Yeah, they're the same. All right, cool. So yeah, blue, yellow, vinyl, notebook, pretty nice haul. Basically my birthday gift to myself, and with the help of some of you that contributed through the wish list. So thank you. Are they both tags 2XL and one is women's? I don't think so. They didn't make it clear. The barcode would not insinuate that. Not that I would sport a women's cut nor fit in it, but there we go. So yeah, they look unisex on the website. So whatever. That's fine. We'll go over here next. This was sent from the Doucette family, which they had sent in time for the Bonanza. However, I just didn't get to it because I was too distracted / lazy with all the things. Ooh. 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 Since you told me I couldn't make you a cake, I thought I'd paint you something instead. It won't taste the same and you can't smash it on your face, but it will look good. Happy birthday to my favorite children's book author and content creator. May you enjoy your actual birthday. Don't forget to take time for you, and can't wait for the final Bonanza from MJ. And ooh, this is beautiful, with Bob, Cecilia, Cuddles, and Polly celebrating the 29th birthday here. Thank you, MJ. Super adorable, super awesome. Love it very much. That's gonna be a primo place in the background here for quite some time. 29 years old is what I am. I don't feel a day over 15, whatever. Not 15, 19. We'll say 19. Thank you very much, MJ. Very awesome. And yeah, I love the pose, especially here. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Put that over there, except you're taking more naps. No, listen, it's actually only when I have a really bad night's sleep. If I have a good night's sleep, I stay up all day. Like, I'm fine. Now this one is a gift. Over here. Happy birthday, Bob. Drew a character here. I'm going to read that letter off camera here. Make sure that we're good to go. Is this just a piece? Is this a piece of paper wrapped up? There's no way. It's not, right? I hope not. Because that would be... Okay, no, it's a bunch of pieces of paper. Okay. Okay. There is no name on the send from. So, yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. See all the Keyblade? Dang, dude. That's kind of sick. Okay. This is Sora O'Brien. With the Keyblade. Oh, but the tape and the... Hold on. Gotta be very careful there. Yeah, there we go. Sora O'Brien. Look at that. Styling. With all the things. I gotta straighten that out when get a second here. Then there's something else in here. It's on the back of a Cheerios box, as you can see, and it is kind of a diorama of BricksOBrian defeating the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts, which is super cool. Thank you very much for sending this. And I want to see if I can get a name for accreditation's sake in here. Please tell you who sent it, and I'm gonna definitely decipher this off camera. Gonna definitely decipher that off camera. Scanning this, I can't see a name. Lydia, thank you very much, Lydia, for that. I'm going to properly display this when given the opportunity to. Very much appreciate the Kingdom Hearts diorama. Very, very cute. And this is from the Plonk family. I'm going to open it over here just so I get all this stuff properly done. How's everybody else feeling tonight? Hopefully good. Hopefully keeping warm. It's kind of cold over here, man. I've been blasting the heat. Dude, I had the heat on 75 degrees. That's how freezing I've been. It's been crazy. Now, this I did not verify. I generally open stuff before I open it on camera. But, is this a gift card in it? Yes, this is a... Hey, with the gift cards, you people. You people. You people. Happy 29th birthday. Thank you for being you and all that you do. Thank you for influencing my children in the best way. Keep up the good work. Hope you have the best birthday ever from Clarice, Adam, Joey, Rachel, Emma. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. For the gift card, the $15 Dunkin' gift card to start, and the wonderful note as well. Thank you for that. And then there's something else in here. What is this? Ooh. Ooh, it's a little bucket. It's a wee little bucket. Ooh, cookies. Cookies that are semi in a million pieces. Hold on, wait. Wait. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, but they're in a million pieces. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at that. Got some Paper Mario action up in here. An edible puzzle. That's what this is. An edible puzzle. We'll go with that. How about that? Wow. We'll pretend that goes there. Then last up we have Bowser. Is Bowser in one piece? Bowser is in one piece. Wow. Look at that, y'all. Some Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. Cookies, some handmade cookies. Wow. Love these. Beautiful. I don't know whether to glue them together and have them be like an art piece or eat them down the line here. I had my fill for the day. Like, I'm trying to like not eat after a certain point of the day and try to be healthier. Trying. So I want to preserve these. And I'm going to stack them carefully in the bucket of wonders. Okay? So somebody's foot went missing. Because there's a foot missing. I think, yeah, that's definitely Goombella's foot right here. Yeah, and then Mario's just missing a chunk. I don't know where that went. That's just gone. That's just done. So I don't know what happened. I have no clue what happened, but these are awesome. Thank you for sending these. And the gift card to go with. There were a couple Dunkin' gift cards that came through, and I am eating good, that's for sure, and some nicer, freshly made coffee there. So thank you so much. I'm not going to save them for all eternity, but I am going to save them for the night. Quality control testing before delivery. Right. That's it. CMA, welcome. No, those are super cool.
Brain.
Super, super cool.
Good job.
With all of that being said, we have two more unboxings. One. This one is from Mr. and Mrs. Man. Mr. and Mrs. Man sent me a... That's true. Kevin has to do all four now. This was something that Mr. and Mrs. Man had delivered to the P.O. Box. And it's not from him. Well, it's from him, but it's not from him. So there was a outer tube and then an inner tube. So I unboxed the outer tube, and I'm going to unbox the rest of it here right now with y'all. Mike says, Brian, I hope the pig is in the third book. Here's a poster tube. I haven't looked at it. Mr. and Mrs. Man, does this deserve a Legend of Zelda or Geno Awakening as I open this? Would you like either one of... I don't know what this is. Would you like either one of those as we get started for today with this? If Trevor happens to still be here. Yes, take your pick. We're going to go with Geno. This is from Mrs. and Man 8386. That's the wrong one. Is this a 1,000-Year Door promotional poster? Oh! Is that what that is? No way. No way. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Never again anywhere else, am I right? Wow. All the way from 2004. This, I need to get a frame for, A. B, this is a slightly smaller poster. I'm gonna give a close-up here. This is slightly smaller than the Coffee Kingdom Quest poster. That was a 24 by 36. This is a 22 by 28, I believe. For those that don't know, Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door, as you saw by the cookies unboxed a moment ago, is my favorite game of all time. What I love about this older artwork, and I know Mr. Sandman can appreciate this, I love seeing the high quality printing of the characters. I don't know, something about it. Something about it just speaks to me. I got to get a special frame for this. I kind of want to, like, it'd be mad expensive though. I want to get like a gold frame for it. Like, you know, like a Mario 64 painting level frame. That's so sick, dude. Thank you so much for sending this. I received another poster in the mail fairly recently for the Bonanza, and this one is way more thoughtful and impactful than that one. So thank you very much for doing this, Mr. Sandman. This is super cool. And I don't know where, I don't know how, I'm not going to ask any questions, but my Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door shrine grows bigger. And this is definitely going to be the centerpiece, man. This is dope. This is so, and it's in great condition too. Thank you so much, dude. I gotta get all the 1,000-Year Door stuff and put it, like, it's probably, so what I want to do, here's what I want to do. I want to put a poster behind here, and I want to make it like a rotating thing, right? So I want to have it, so right now, like, the Coffee Kingdom Quest poster is out in the lobby, technically, like literally right outside a frame. It's literally right there on a wall right there. So I want to grab a poster and put it right there and have it rotate out the different book covers and projects and stuff. So this would go in place of the Coffee Kingdom Quest, and that would be like the Paper Mario, you know, and eventually, you know, the awards and stuff, the whatever, you know. But this is super dope. Thank you. Super dope. No Miss Flurry, they knew they couldn't put her on the front. Brian, was the Mr. A game the real Mr. A game from YouTube? Yes, that was the actual Mr. A game. That was not an imposter that I did the Pro Gamers Guide podcast with, and that debuted on the channel yesterday. So if you haven't checked out the episode, you should. And it is 1 hour of me and him talking about Nintendo Switch 2 and my love life and everything else. It was a very entertaining podcast. So you got to go check it out. Millennium, welcome. We're actually not done yet with the unboxings, but I'm going to wait until the ads are done here on the Twitch side of things. We got Lemur, welcome. And then we're going to get into some Lego and stuff in a little while here. He's really worried for you in that regard. He just wants me to be happy. Everybody else that jokes about it is like, you know, Brian, I kind of want to see you. Dude, there was somebody, this happened at this point years ago. Like, it was little whoever, you know, used to be in the live streams, like someone younger, messaged me out of nowhere through Instagram and is like, hey, Brian, how's life? I have a girlfriend now. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, what are you? Why do you think I care? What? Why are you messaging? So all these people, right? Can you get Preston Plays on the podcast or try? You can fill out the guest request form, !guest, and fill that out for me. Fill And that's where you can submit your suggestions for people for me to have on the podcast. Preston Plays is a bunch of people that people have suggested, and I take all the considerations to heart. The idea with the podcast is to reach out to new people outside of the general circle I already kind of run in. So like Mr. A Game, right? Haven't collaborated with him before. Technically the Fortnite one, well, he was on, right? But the podcast was one. Abdallah, Ken, Bonds, Jess, right? All these people outside of who I generally will raid or collaborate with, like so people that are not generally who I've collaborated with before, Mr. Beast is far too busy for me. And he probably thought that was the biggest flex I know, right? It's crazy. You sent some variety options. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm going to be looking at those, and ideally they can be put into motion before the next book hits Kickstarter, but we shall see. We have 15 responses. So yeah. And I generally want them to be more established creators. Obviously not knocking anybody who may just be starting out, but give some perspective to people who are professional gamers and been around for a minute. Do you still only want suggestion for people who predominantly play video games or more broad? It is called the Pro Gamers Guide podcast. So generally I will want more gaming focused creators or people that are fans of video games. So that's not to say that I won't entertain the idea. But generally, yeah, people who enjoy video games. Yeah, well, there was one episode that I did with Mr. A Game, Lila. And I haven't done the show in 2 years, which just seems like forever. But yeah, it has been a minute. And I love doing the show, and people really like what is new about this one. So hopefully do more episodes, And yeah, if you're suggesting yourself, no. No. Generally going to want people who are more experienced, because the point is for people who are wanting to become a full-time creator or have done this for many of years or have a unique perspective. People who are just starting out, who haven't quite found their footing yet or whatever. Those are the people who may be watching it and getting some useful information out of it. So, yeah, that's basically that. So yeah, that's the newest episode on YouTube, and then it's obviously on podcast services as well. I got one more thing for you. I was in a meeting not too long ago, and these people were like, Brian, you've done such a good job with us that, we want to have you around for a little while longer. I'm like, I've done nothing, but okay, cool. And they said, hey, we want you to pick out one thing and we'll send it to you. You don't even have to cover it on a video, but just because it's your birthday, we want to send you something. You're like a minute too early on that one. We want to send you something. Feel free to do it on a thing or don't. But, this one's for you. Well, hold on. Wait. I gotta do this camera angle, my bad. This one here, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. The Italian Ghost Hunter from Bricker Builds. They were kind enough and were like, dude, you want to build it? And I'm like, all right. Dope. So they were like, yo, you don't even have to, like, you don't have to build it on camera. You can just, this is for you. And I'm like, obviously I'm going to build it on camera. So this is the Italian Ghost Hunter from Bricker Builds. I have not built this one on camera ever. And it is going to be in the background. And this is going to be a project. We'll either work on it in place of the Deku Tree, or I can dedicate like March to building this because of Mario Day and whatever else, you know. But this is going to take a long time. So yeah. No vacuum on this one because the model that they have on the website is already over $1,000. If they included the backpack, it would have been like $1,400, $1,500. So they just opted to make it look like this. So yeah, tons of bags, tons of stuff. Very thankful that they sent it through. It is all numbered and everything, you know. And he's green, so it fits with St. Patrick's. Yeah, exactly. Look at all these pieces. All these pieces, dude. It's gonna take forever. The last one I built was the Italian dinosaur back for the Stand Up to Cancer charity event, so that was pretty dope. And now I get to build the Italian plumber, Italian ghost hunter rather. So yeah, they were like, yeah, crazy. The dinosaur took very long. This is gonna take a long time too. So for today, I was gonna offer to start that now, but I feel like we want to wait until March to do that. So we'll hold off on that. What I will do is start one of these Bricker Builds dogs. I don't know where Raiko went, but he's around here somewhere. How big will it be? Just about 2 feet tall. Just about 2 feet tall when it's all said and done. It's going to be super cool. Super cool. So, we have Entei and Raiko, the Flame Hound, and the Aqua Leopard. Because Mr. Sandman sounded off and sent in that really awesome Paper Mario poster, we're going to go ahead and start with this one here. You have so much other smaller stuff to build until then? I know, right? It is crazy stuff. But Mako, welcome, everybody, welcome. Again, we have a more chill live stream today. It's been a crazy past couple of days and just trying to recover from everything. I gotta kick it over here for a second, sorry. Okay. Book 3 in 86 days, everybody. Y'all aren't ready. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of really good stuff, dude. Want to put this out there? You are the Mario and Luigi top Mario and Luigi fan top podium. Well, hopefully Nintendo agrees when I apply to become an ambassador. Hopefully they agree, dude. Hopefully they agree. I did apply for the special preview day in New York, and I got declined from it. But that's only, you know, that's random stuff. That's not a manual, they're looking at it thing. It's a lottery. So that does not mean that I am not any less qualified for X, Y, or Z. You know, it's just random, you know. 86, that's coming in fast. Don't even remind me, dude. So we obviously have a lot to prepare. But But the thing about it, you know, this is going to be our third time doing this, and a lot of, you know, we've kind of figured a lot of stuff out, and we don't necessarily, we're not starting from scratch. We're certainly not starting from scratch, you know. Nick and Sunita were denied too, yeah. And Nick's a Lego master, dude. You know. So it's just totally random. I'm not stressed about it. You know, I'm gonna have the console eventually. I wasn't not gonna buy it, right? I wasn't on the fence, being like, oh my goodness, you know, should I buy this console? I was definitely all for it, you know. So, is this 1 and 2? Let's see. Yeah, it is. I don't know what the point of them doing 1 and 2 is when you can just make one bag. You know, Lindsay, like I said, it's totally random. It really, truly is. So yeah, I'm not worried about it. But yeah, man, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know. Get your fishing in, get your drops in. And with all that Nintendo stuff, obviously we have hit and surpassed a lot of the goals for the ambassadorship thing, initiative here. Fully funding a Switch 2 and the pitch deck that I can approach Nintendo and a bunch of other people.
Someone say cookies?
Any cookies in the live show chat here? Thank you very much, Zach M. Rutledge, for the resub. We're gonna do. Sorry about that. Camera reception here. Bam, there we go. 39 months, Zach. Welcome. And happy Wednesday to you. Zach, who was live earlier today. Everything getting broken. Hopefully you're well, sir. It is Suicune, yeah, man. So the goal that is now up at the top of the stream here is to renovate the BricksOBrian website, which is a bit overdue, and we'll have all new features on it, like one of them being a list of all of the collectible cards that have been out and will be releasing, kind of a tracker for that, along with, you know, making it an all-in-one hub for everything I already do and will be doing. And a lot of that stuff, like, I've actually gotten a lot of opportunities because people will literally Google, like, family-friendly content creator, and the you know, BricksOBrian.com will pop up, and then that's how, like, perhaps that's how Nintendo found me in the first place. That's how, you know, all of these different companies find people. So having a website instead of just a link tree or just a page or whatever is much more valuable and allows me to have more opportunities, and then I can pay all that forward to y'all, just like I did with giving away the Elgato and Hot Pocket stuff, you know. What's a pitch deck? Sounds like baseball to me. Well, Lindsay very much summarized it there, but in more detail, a pitch deck is essentially a PDF that will be publicly available for people or brands or whoever is interested in working with me in an official capacity to see at a glance all of the stuff that I have done and will do and are currently doing that might be of interest to them. Meaning my stats for the YouTube channel, for the live streams, for all the stuff, right? So like, let's say for Nintendo, right? I would send them the pitch deck, and it would involve, you know, here's what I generally cover. Here's what I would like to do. Here's what, you know, sponsored videos I've done in the past. Here's all the companies I've worked with. Here's, you know, here's all the charity work and where you can find all my social media platforms and blah, 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 blah. And this is like I said, a publicly accessible document. So if you want to download it and keep it, you can. Like, there's really no harm in that. It also helps you look like Mario's cousin who has a degree in awesomeness. Hey, thanks, Evan. I appreciate that. Andrew, welcome. Andrew could probably elaborate, if he felt like it, on the importance of a creator having a pitch deck. Like you know, let's say I got approached by, or I wanted to approach Twitch with an opportunity, right? I could literally send them my uncle works at Nintendo. I could send them my pitch deck and say, hey, this is who I am, and this is what I do, and the document pretty much summarizes every part of who I am. You should have a clear understanding of who I am and what I do just from that PDF. So that is the point of it. And you know, it'll have my branding colors on it. It'll mention the books, obviously, all the things, you know. And that looking good and being up to date and all that stuff will make it stand out that much more by comparison of people who don't have one. And I've done enough stuff in this time that it kind of justifies having a full deck and not just one page, which some people do one page. But I've done like a lot. Well done, welcome. So it's pretty much a resume. It's a much more visually appealing resume. Yes. So like you should be able to, yeah, you look at it and you're like, oh, this is cool. Like it's not supposed to be some boring looking, you know, whatever. Professionalism stands out, also shows an effort being made and showcase your talent. Exactly. Try making a dating profile like that, didn't work well. Hey man, you can't win them all. But yeah. So that's why it's important, and yeah. This is a little. But yeah, it is basically like a fancier resume. If you Google pitch deck, you'll kind of get or YouTuber pitch deck. Yeah, it's a Brian infographic. Yes, yeah. It's a Brian Saviano infographic. So it covers BricksOBrian Pro Gamer's Guide. Blah, 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 blah. The Real Duck, welcome. That's a little confusing. So there's a part right here where it's like, oh, turn around, right? It helps if you include digital gift card codes. It helps if you include those, dude. Dude, bribing always works. Are you kidding me? I saw a meme that said instead of saying I'm single, say many have tried to date me and many have failed. Yeah. Commissioning your resident artist for that. I'm actually not. And the reason I'm not is because the person that I have in mind and have researched, they are the head of creator partnerships for Corsair. Now, I'm not trying to get in cahoots with Corsair, but as somebody who knows exactly the relevant information to put on a document like that and to really hone it in and make it, not only make it look nice, but like, hey, what are the most important things to put on that thing that people really care about? That perspective is very valuable. And not to say that Kevin or anybody else doesn't, but, you know, it's directly from somebody that deals with hundreds of people, right? I'm like, all right, this is a very proper fit. So, you know. Plus, Kevin's got a book to work on. You know what I mean? So, you don't care about my... Yeah, he's got stuff going on. He's got a book. He's got a book and whatever else going on. He ain't gonna be worried about how many views my YouTube channel gets. He didn't care. He's like, what's this book looking like? Poor Kevin. You got a professional headshot done and use the book covers. No, yeah, and there's no need for new art. Yeah, definitely not. It's just compiling all the numbers that already are out there and making it look really cool. I care how many views the teaser trailer got. And even that's skewed because a lot of people watched it live. A lot of people watched it during the Bonanza, you know, the future of BricksOBrian video, a lot of that stuff. So yeah, lots of progress being made on that. Yeah, gotta get your shiny Manaphy, dude. Welcome, Abide. I have not touched those games in a long time. Watch the announcements over there. The therapy cut was good. We stand therapy. I thought it was cute. So by comparison to the time I dropped Pro Gamer's Guide 2 with Making Friends, very different vibe of an announcement. You know Mark and Boone from Lego Masters? I do. Well, not Mark, not so much. Boone, I know a little more personally, but I haven't talked to him in a long time. So, in regard to that trailer, that was the plush of Cecilia. That was not actually Cecilia. So the official lore is the big Cuddles, is the only real pet pal that I have. The other ones are the plushie versions in the lore. Hashtag lore. So that is the plushie Cuddles. Because the other characters haven't ever spoken on camera. So that Cuddles is the only one that's spoken. Have you ever played Beat Saber? I have. I own it. Do you have a large Cecilia? The only large one I have is of Cuddles. And I have not asked Kristen for the others because she is a working mom of children. So I haven't been like, hey, can you... You know. I have not done that. So, and I can't say that is on the list anytime soon. As of now, no plushies, but hopefully someday. Hopefully someday! Thank you for explaining the lore of the woefully uninitiated. You're welcome. It'll happen someday, just like book 4, yeah? Gotta get book 3 funded first. I hope you guys are ready. It is such a different vibe from the first two. The Triforce is about to be assembled. At least for book 3. Plushies for you and game code t-shirts for A-Game? Yeah, right. But one of those is way easier to pull off. One of those you could commission on Fiverr. One of those requires hundreds or thousands of dollars to put into production. I wish those were the same level of energy. Dude. Oh man. Best content creator out there, you're so inspirational. Hey, thanks, Mid. I don't think you're Mid. On that quest for 100,000 subscribers, by the way, everybody who tunes in and watches the live shows over on YouTube is definitely helping, man. And leaving a like over there. And, you know, I know there was a lot announced during the Bob Bonanza. And this journey toward 100,000 subscribers is definitely one of them. That's going to be a long one. There is no cutoff or deadline, obviously, nothing like that. And that's really going to take more of an effect once Switch 2 comes out. I actually have I kind of have a roadmap, dare I say it, of how I want stuff to go. And, you know, have a bit of a plan, you know? So even if you're watching for a little bit over there, just go like the video and meow it out. You know, every little bit helps. Everything counts. And if you're on both, I appreciate you being on both. Maud's holding it down over there, doing the thing. So, is there anything, while we have a, dare I call it, an intimate crowd here, is there any, you know, rewards or stuff you would want to see from the next Pro Gamers Guide Kickstarter? Like, is there anything you'd want us to do or pull off? This is an open request line. If you have any requests, you may ask now, if you would like. Hello, Melissa, over on YouTube. Yeah, having a calendar definitely helps, Abide. I have a calendar that literally shows my entire year at a glance. I see everything in a year. So having a full year visualization definitely helps. Just your best. Your best is pretty good. Hey, thanks. I'd like to think I'm pretty amazing. Awesome, welcome. But I'm saying if you have any requests, we've already put together a really nice, I'd say a pretty nice lineup of stuff, but... And like I said, it's all new stuff. So if you've never gotten a book before, if you haven't backed a Kickstarter before, it's going to be really cool. Obviously. A free copy of the first 2 books. That's not how this works. Bucko. Listen. We do all the free stuff when we can. Like all the giveaways. The giveaways were free. Those are all free, actually. There was like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff I sent out and paid in shipping. It's like several hundred, you know. I could have just kept that stuff. Oh, I never bought the second book. Let me go do that. Hey, go buy it on Amazon instead and leave a review once you get it, please and thank you. Thank you. Don't even buy it from my shop. Go ahead and just buy it on Amazon. Dude, this guy will send me the most rare and amazing Paper Mario and retro game stuff. And he's like, you know what? I don't need this book. I don't need it. A tier where you get an hour or 2 play game with you. Limited to 10 packages. Oh, RC Spaceport. Oh, RC Spaceport. We've actually done that for the first 2 Kickstarters already. And it has been very popular, so I'm inclined to say that it will probably come back. Why don't you make a link to Amazon when you get there on the store? What? Book 17, okay. Imagine enjoying book 1 but never seeing book 2. Dude, book 2 is so much like more fleshed out than book 1. It's crazy. And book 3 is the same thing. For the uninitiated, what would you say the reading level is on the first 2 books? Because I got the first grade nephew or 2. The official age rating on the books is ages 4 through 10. And the reason I say 4 through 10, this isn't like a baby book. Like, it's pretty comprehensive. I mean, I would say. So this approach was because I'm like, okay, as a kid, I still liked reading Dr. Seuss when I was like in the first grade. Like I still like the illustrations and the story. And this is obviously more complex than Dr. Seuss. But the tips in the book are pretty much for any age, especially, you know, kids that are younger. So there's that. And then, yeah, same deal with book 2. 4 to 10 is pretty much the thing. And they're pretty long, stories. So, you know, you could read it aloud in like 20 minutes by comparison to some other children's books that will take 10. You know, the one book I really didn't like, and maybe you guys are fans, but Brandon Sanderson came out with a children's book called The Most Boring Book Ever, right? And the trope of the book is that it's supposed to be a boring book, and I get it, but I genuinely thought it was boring. And I'm like, okay, what? I wasn't about it because it was very short, and there's a lot of love and a lot of content in here, you know. First and second grade, you may have to read with them, but it's not content that's above them. It's just slightly longer. Yeah, it's just slightly longer. So that's what I mean, right? It's like a longer story. Like you're getting your value's worth when you pay whatever amount, you know, the $20 or with a discount or whatever, right? So that's why I'm not afraid to be like, oh, this is a $20 children's book, because you're absolutely getting your value's worth out of it. Like the boring book from Brandon Sanderson, I'm like, I don't feel like this is worth the $25 or whatever it is. I'm like, I don't like this. Personally speaking. You've read them to my pre-K class and they love them? Nice. Yeah, I went to my my little cousin's school. She was in the second grade. I think. Loved them. I went to a middle school class, and I didn't read the books there, but I did a talk about you know, content creation and stuff, and they loved them. I gotta make that more of a timer. I feel like that goes a little bit too quick. As much as I want to promote the books, should be a little more space in between. I can actually fix that right now. Why not? Believe it or not, it actually is on a cooldown. Just not long enough. Like books. Books. Book. Books. See, it is on a cooldown. It is on a 5-minute. I thought it was. We'll do that. The other ones are fine. These are the two problem childs. Since you're a kids content creator, what do you think about banning TikTok? I wouldn't call myself a kids content creator. I'd call myself a content creator for all ages, but thank you. Who cares what I have to say? There's a giveaway. Over on Twitch, type the word enter. Or type join, type join, type join. My bad, type join. Type join to win a copy of Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends over on Twitch. This is only a Twitch giveaway. Type the word join, all my friends, fans, family, freeloaders, furries, FaceTimers, and free help. Type the word join on Twitch and only Twitch to enter and win a copy of Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends, courtesy of Melissa Doucette. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the show, Melissa. that is going to go to the Doucette family, who already have several thousand copies of these books. Do you want me to re-roll it? Do you want me to re-roll it? Because I feel like that might not have been the point of doing that. Do you want me to re-roll it? This family has like... Yes, re-roll it. These people have several thousand copies of Pro Gamer's Guide. Literally several. I know we want the validation of winning something. I know it's like going to Foxwoods, right? There's a much easier way to purchase the book, right? I know it's like going to Mohegan, but we gotta meow it out, all right? For anybody who is interested in getting a complimentary copy of Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends from Melissa Doucette, you can enter into the giveaway. This is Twitch only. Twitch only. Twitch only. If you do not have a Twitch account, you're out of luck. We're doing YouTube giveaways a different way eventually. He isn't home with me, so he probably has no idea I gave that. All right, well, fair enough. Fair enough. Daddy Doucette not listening? Go figure, right? Go figure. One more time. Friends, fans, family, furries, freeloaders, and free help. Type the word join to win a copy of Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends. Type the word join. We got Test and Time, Becca, Space Hobo, Katie. I know Katie doesn't have it yet. Dragon's in. Tortuga. Type the word join. That's all you got to do. And that's going to get shipped to you anywhere in the United States. Thank you for that. We got LD. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is book number 2. That's this one right here. Before we head into Pro Gamer's Guide 3, get your read on. And that's going to go to Katie. Congratulations, Katie. And if you want to catch up on the rest of the series, you only got one book and a coloring book to catch up on. There you go. Exclamation redeem. You have 24 hours to redeem your prize before it goes back into the prize pig pot. So go ahead and claim that for us, for me, rather. So that way I can ship that out as soon as I possibly can. I'll toss it in a Pro Gamer's Guide envelope and be good to go. So thank you very much, Melissa, for gifting that out. And thank you, Katie, for entering in, and everybody else as well. So, yep, all you got to do is go there. Your Twitch account will be linked, so it'll appear no problem at all. And now you can add that to your collection. And have it go over to the nephews. And if your nephews like that one enough, consider backing the next book when that comes out. To Kickstarter on April 26th, 2025. Giveaways can happen at any time. So for full transparency here, and it's not to alienate those watching from the Crimson Theater here, but I have found, especially after the Bonanza, most people, when giveaways are run on YouTube, people are like, so I think there's more of I want to say a culture of giveaways on Twitch, but maybe a little bit. So instead, the way we're going to do giveaways through YouTube exclusively are going to be through putting a comment on a video or doing something like that, where it's more of an opt-in and more of a validation process, you know. So that's just one of the other benefits of watching in the Amethyst Theater. It is Suicune. You literally just got it. It's called the Aqua Leopard, according to Bricker Builds. But yes, it is Suicune. It is indeed Suicune. And everybody who's watching and looming and lurking on the YouTube site, thank you. My goal is to find stuff to like make exclusive over there. There's just not a lot of stuff. Everything that's developed is only for Twitch. And there's just nothing I can do about it, dude. Like everything is easier with Twitch. It's weird. It's kind of wild too. Like I wish I could add more cool stuff, but that's how it generally ends up being. If anybody finds anything, you can let me know. Any hopes for Gen 10 when that comes out? I don't want the game to suck. I don't want it to look awful. I don't want it to look like garbage. Is that so difficult to ask? The last Pokemon game that looked good was Pokemon Legends Arceus, dude. Scarlet Sword, Shield, and Violet, they look awful. Just make a good game. Like, how long is Cuddles in timeout per day? So, a lot of people really like Cuddles speaking. Dude, people love that. Cuddles, I don't know when Cuddles will return. I don't know. I feel like YouTube videos are just meant to be consumed with occasional lives, but maybe that's just my perception. What do you mean by that, MJ? I don't. If you can clarify, I would appreciate it. Cuddles is still learning social skills. She'll return soon, yes. Yeah, when Cuddles behaves, she's in timeout still. After she started speaking Mandarin. It's like, if we keep it English, exclamation English, please. Thank you. No, then I'll just, so here's what I'll do instead. If Twitch is being dumb, because you're here, you claim it, like you're fine. If you want to fill out the prize form instead, I can basically just, I will mark it as complete on my end. And if you feel comfortable sharing, I mean, you would have had to done it anyways with claiming this, but just go through that link right there and provide me your mailing address and I'll get it sent out to you. I just do it that way. It's the same, it's the same process basically. So you're fine. I find I can only do Twitch redeems on PC, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's temperamental. Awesome, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't do that. I don't want it to look like an N64 game, please. Please. Brian, sign her book because the price I pay was for the autograph one. I will. I certainly will. Are you still doing cameos in book 3? So initially the way the story was written and the storyboards we have for it, if you want to book a cameo from me, you can. It was not initially structured to have any cameo spots in it, but maybe this time there will be. Maybe. Maybe. So you're gonna know all the information. You're gonna know all of the tiers, all the rewards. You're gonna know everything before the Kickstarter comes out. So basically, inside baseball here, if a Kickstarter project gets fully funded within the first 24 hours, or basically as soon as possible, it gets more awareness to the platform, more eyeballs on it, more, front page spots. Kickstarter will notice it quicker or whatever. And so basically I want to put it in a position where like you guys can know, like, okay, let's say, oh, should I do this tier, that tier, this tier, that, blah, 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 blah. So you'll know everything and you're not going to be left making a decision on the day of. You'll probably know what you want going into it. And then day one ideally would be the day and just bam, And then if it gets fully funded on day one, then I'll be giving away a Switch too. I already said I'd be doing that. Now, I don't know what the goal is going to be. Don't ask me that yet, but yeah. Did Brian turn 29 or 39? I feel 39 sometimes, but I did turn 29. Welcome, Soccer. For tax reasons, I need you to register as a non-profit. As a 501. Dude. So the final stretch goal, Kevin knows this. The final stretch goal is going to be Pro Gamer's Guide to Taxes, right? You're not ready for that number. You've already decided whatever the highest tier is, so you shouldn't say that. So the reason is because last time we had a tier and it was for 50 donated books to through Starlight. And we delivered, it was 50 and then 10 coloring books. So it was 60 books total. So you wouldn't even get a copy. You wouldn't even get a copy. It'd just be all the donated. And you know what? One person did it. In the last 2 hours of the campaign, somebody did it. And I thought it was a scam. I thought somebody was pulling my leg or was going to refund it. You know what's really interesting? That person backed it within the last 3 hours. They never responded to any survey, never responded to any email. They never claimed their stuff. Never. They never did. Just a random nice person. Like the campaign was already funded, right? It was just a random nice person on the last day. So they wanted to kick in $1,000. They did $999. Yes, an angel investor. Yeah. So there will be a tier like that again. And what's really cool is there's also, we have this network of hospitals we've already worked with. So, if we send either a new hospital, Pro Gamer's Guide 1 and 2 in the coloring books, or we send another hospital, book 3 eventually, then, there's already kind of an established connection, right? And actually, some of those people follow me on LinkedIn. It's kind of cool. So there's, and I'm sure by that point we'll have even more hospitals and stuff to work with too. So it's all better. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. They never responded, Bree. Never responded. Now, admittedly, it's that was during the holidays. So if I reach out now, it might be a different story. Well, by that, I mean, I said it was for the holidays. So maybe by that point, they're like, oh, this email is null and void. Basically, I'm going to send out a fresh batch of emails before the next Kickstarter and be like, hey, we got this, new book coming out. You can support it if you want to, or would you like to be included in the blah, 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 blah. I can now say I reach out to hospitals and schools, constantly offering free things. Most never reply. See? A lot of the time with that stuff, they just don't have the infrastructure to work with it. And admittedly, I can't contact every hospital 100 times. You know, if there's plenty of people that responded the first time, so if they respond the first time, I'm gonna go with them. And, you know, I can only do so much for a an in-kind donation of books, you know. An even longer cooldown for that? Dang. Books. Books. See? It's a huge cooldown, dude. Lips are so chapped, dude. Crazy. My bad. Scammers ruined everything too. People think it's a scam. Well, that's part of, you know, having a reputation. And one of the things that we're going to be pushing in February and March specifically, and this is the one downfall of having a Kickstarter, is having reviews specifically on Amazon that, you know, people will look and be like, oh, there's only 10 reviews. There's only 10 copies of these out here. It's crazy. Who cares? Which is clearly not the case. We've had thousands of books go out. So, you know, looking at it from the outside looking in, it might look a little weird, right? Do you have any secret trigger words we haven't seen yet? No. I'm not going to name them all off, but I only did ones for the stuff that come up pretty frequently. So if you want to join the Discord server, you can. There's a whole bunch of people that'll be added to it. There it is, see? But yeah, there's not secret words or otherwise. I'll put it on my long list to review the books I bought. Plenty. Yeah. It's going to be something that I mentioned in the Mom Squad and, you know, a bunch of other stuff. Why is that happening? Like, I've edited the cooldown for that several times. It just doesn't work. That's weird. Levi, welcome. Books. Books. Yeah, I don't know. It's another thing for me to talk to Astro about and be like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is it happening? I don't know. I don't know.
Brian. Yo.
Maybe we should have your assistant do it. Dude, I have a really nice idea for an assistant. Like, I have the perfect task that an assistant can do for me. That, like, yeah. Gablo, we are hanging out, A, and B, building Suicune out of Lego through Bricker Builds. The Aqua Leopard, more specifically, is what I'm building. This is the skull cranium here. Bree, you're taking care of several children, okay? You don't need to take care of an eighth. All right. This is pretty cool, right? It's coming along nice. Us mods at BricksO'Brian Inc. have come to the conclusion that if you ask about Cuddles and Timeout again, I will add 1 week to Cuddles Timeout. Thank you and have a great day. Do you guys want Cuddles to be in timeout for even longer? That's what's gonna happen. Wild. Defo gonna pick these up. Use exclamation code, use code, what's my code? Exclamation Bricker? What's it called? That's not a voice command. Can somebody summon it? Exclamation Bricker. No, Mike. She's gonna stay in timeout because you keep asking. 1 week has been added. Ain't no way, bro. Yikes. Hold on. There we go. If you use that link right there, Sandman, I get like a small kickback, and I think you save like 5% too. Wow, Cool has just confirmed 2 weeks for Cuddles and timeout. Wild. Y'all just want to keep her in timeout perpetually, dude. Kevin, that idea that Lucas and I went to Dairy Queen, got the Reese's Fluffinetta Blizzard. No, I have not. That sounds sick. Kevin, the most recent post in Pro Gamers Guide, Hear Me Out. I feel like that should just happen. You know what I mean? At this point, she'll be in timeout until she's Brian's age. You realize that Cuddles only speaks with bits, right? Like that's not just like a random free thing, because if I made it free, then it would be spammed constantly. It has to be behind a paywall. Cuddles costs money, see? And then everybody is gonna be like, oh wait, it costs money? Never mind then, I don't care. Oh wait. Oh wait. How old is Cuddles, by the way? That's a great question. That has not been made public knowledge. It's not a part of the lore yet. Maybe around Valentine's Day, Cuddles will be back out of timeout. We'll see. We shall see. Man, that buffalo chicken hit hard. Dude, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, dude. That is wild. Dude. No, I had some buffalo chicken that just made me almost poop my pants, clearly. That was a, you know, jeez. Oof. Oof. So maybe by Valentine's Day, Cuddles will be back. We'll see. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. No more farting for me today. We're good. Again, this is a chill Lego live stream. I love Cuddles. Well, Cuddles is in timeout. Maybe Cuddles will come back just in time for book 3. Maybe. Dude. That was slightly more moist than it needed to be. I am so sorry, y'all. I need to be more careful with my it sounded like a change. I need to be more careful with my bodily bodily. So Cuddles is a W. Cuddles is a W. Massive W. This sounded like a change. Gross. Gross. Diabolical. Diabolical. Yo, that's that buff chick hitting. That buffy chick. With the big toots. Comes with age. Comes with age. Yo, at 30, I'll just be... You'll just put me in a diaper. They call me Diaper O'Brien. Yikes. Big ol' yikes. Super Quinge. Rootin' Tootin' O'Brien. The buff chick. Don't trust that buffalo chicken tenders from Market Basket, kid. From the Market Basket. That's where I got that cake from, by the way. By the way, can we talk about this? That was the singular greatest cake smash you may ever see in your life. I committed to that. 10,000%. I dare you to ever see any of these, oh, this Zach M. Rutledge or this Astro Canuck or any of these other posers that dare do a better cake smash than me. They don't have the audacity. They don't have what it takes. They don't have what it takes. You know what I mean? They don't got it. They don't got that dog in them. They don't got it. It's not gonna happen. They may not be tooting chicken parm, but no, that's me with the fart issues. Cuddles' digestion is perfect.
Bye for now.
Lurker love delivery. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you, Lady Cricket Bug, for the lurk. Were the cake typos intentional in the smash or was more fervent? I got the cake and I didn't look at it. So how long did it take to get the cake out of here? It was just a so I take longer showers. I'm weird. I take long showers. I take like a 25-minute shower. Like I I'm like, I treat it almost like a sauna. Like I'll just let the water drip on me and whatever. So it was a standard shower for me. Like it was, you know, there were clumps of cake on the shower floor, but like I'll wash everything out of my hair. It was fine. The bottom of the tub was buttery, so it was slippery. I almost slipped and fell. But, you know, otherwise it's fine. Yes, I'm sure Cuddles is not farting there. Any butter tubs in chat? Any butter tubs? I mean, banana. It was intentional. He had to misspell on purpose. There were some very lovely women that were at the Market Basket, okay? And they don't have context. They don't know. So I wrote it down. And, you know, they're not professional cake makers by any means. They're making cakes, and then they're also making the pizza, and then the steak and cheese, and then the whatever, right? So I'm not necessarily expecting whatever. Yay! So that is the Aqua Leopard from Bricker Builds. That's Suicune from Generation 2, the mascot of Pokemon Quiftle. This is a pretty substantial build designed by Pino Creations, who is also the same guy that designed Build-A-Bob. So the same guy that designed him is now with Bricker Builds doing some work part-time, I believe. And he's really cool in this wonderful art style, which is exactly why I love working with Madison. And I'm glad he got, I was the one who kind of bridged the gap with him and Bricker for a minute there. And, you know, he's pretty substantial in size. So he has a whole bunch of these over the years. There's an Empoleon, there's a whole bunch of stuff. But these are official kits from Bricker. So if you're interested, you can use !Bricker to get these for yourself. Save a couple bucks with my code. And whatever. Yeah, exactly. Great use of that reward there. Thank you, Megums. And now I'm still feeling it, so I'm going to go with Entei. Do you guys mind if I build the Flame Hound Entei next? Is that okay? Or should I go do anything else with my life? Do you guys still want me here? You let me know, and we'll see. My lips are so chapped, man. Dang. I'm going to put this guy over here. This is cool. So he's going to go out probably on my shelf in the living room. I have my gaming shelf. You know, when the target demographic comes over, I can say, look at all my Mario games. It is a very cool build. This guy's next. This guy's next. Do you ever play Minecraft for fun? Unfortunately, no. Last time I played Minecraft, a lot of it was for the server. And unfortunately, that is no longer a thing for many reasons. One of them because of how, just it took a lot of work. I know Minecraft is a ton of fun. I know they just announced more variants for animals in different biomes. So, thanks for following. Anonymous follows are on, by the way, so if you want to say something, you can. Or just enjoy the big giant D. Have a good night, Trevor. Thank you again for the poster. Take a big D on the way out. Nothing like... Anyways. How do you activate the D? All the redeems are exclusively through Twitch. Another one of the benefits of being here. Oh, Kevin Hinkle with the must answer question for 10,000 channel points. He finally earned enough points. He finally earned them back, everybody. Wow. Totally pivoting the vibe of the live stream here with a question pertaining to Pro Gamers Guide 3 and the Kickstarter coming on April 26th, 2025. As a storyteller, what are you most excited about in terms of writing your third book? From Mr. Kevin Hinkle. You too can use your 10,000 channel points on Twitch to ask a must-answer question. I have to answer it so long as it doesn't conflict with the general social norms of things that you generally shouldn't talk about, like politics, religion, finances, or otherwise. What am I most excited about in terms of writing the third book? I'm excited to tackle a topic that is a sensitive one. Not to say that the other two books have not been. So Healthy Habits very much is the fundamentals. Hey, if you want to be a YouTuber, baseline, this is what you got to do. If you want to be a successful person in life, this is what you got to do. Very baseline. Introduction, starting this idea, you know, keeping it very top level. Book 2 expands on the world even more with the pet pals, Polly Cecilia Cuddles, Brick City, all of that, right? So with book 3, and without giving away the title or going into specifics, the topic is definitely more sensitive, and everybody deals with the topic differently. Whereas the first 2 books are very much like, hey, objectively, this is what you got to do. And book 3 is like, everybody reacts to everything differently. And it's a more personal story for a lot of people. I mean, definitely for me. And I feel qualified to write on the topic because I've dealt with it a lot, and I absolutely know how to deal with it. And I have the fortitude, but a lot of younger kids definitely do not. And it is an issue that plagues every single person on the internet, especially young people. So being able to write about a topic that resonates with so many people and is such a, dare I say, an epidemic, and being able to be a positive force for that topic is very delicate, and it like is much more tactical with how I present the information. It's not as simple. I can't just it's a very tactical way that I go about telling the story and what everything represents and whatever. And if you're just reading it, you're like, oh, you know, it's still very easily accessible, but to really get all the meaning of everything, it might take a little bit to really analyze it. Which is why, I mean, at the end of every book, and this is going to happen in the 3rd book as well, but there is a page where it literally tells you, like, hey, here's the tips. In case you didn't pick it up on the tropes throughout the story, here are the pro gamer tips of everything you need to know that we learned during this adventure. To put it very simply for anybody who's like, I don't get it. Like, that's why that page is basically there. And dare I say, it'll be in every book we ever do. Because just as I do with my notebooks, and this one being from the Doucette family here, Melissa and company, I write out all my ideas, like literally physically here, you know? So that is what's most interesting about it. And it's also way more fun. It's also way more fun about it's gonna have a totally different vibe from the first 2 in a lot of ways. And now that we've really found our footing with the first one and going into the second one, now it's like, all right, if you're a fan of Pro Gamer's Guide and you want to catch up on the series and whatever, you know, you're gonna be able to really appreciate the characters, and they're gonna own their personalities way more. And it's almost like cashing in on all the or not cashing in. It's reaping the benefits that we've kind of planted throughout the first 2 books. Like all of the like how these characters behave and how Brian will tackle the issues and whatever, right? So yeah. That's what I'm most excited about. It's going to be different. It's going to be an issue that everybody, especially young people online, have dealt with. And You know, I get chills thinking about it. I don't know if you can tell. I got goosebumps. Maybe you can tell. It won't focus, but I do. It's a story that I'm very passionate about, and I hope you'll enjoy it when the time comes. So thank you very much for the must answer question, Kevin. You too can ask a must answer question if you'd like to, using your 10,000 channel points over there on Twitch. There's a lot to be excited about, man. And we hit a pretty big milestone recently that I posted about with us. It's pretty cool. People definitely enjoy Pro Gamer's Guide. And I think it's needed as well in the space. Anybody else have any burning questions? I don't know. I'd be chilling, working on the Flame Hound from Bricker. Put these pieces back over here. There we go. The one that I put up a little bit. Can we name the pig Franklin? No. So in the world of Pro Gamer's Guide, you know how Yoshi is just called Yoshi? And there's all different types of Yoshi? Same idea. The pig is called an Oinko in the world of Pro Gamer's Guide. So that is an Oinko. That is not a definitive character. That is one of many. About to have a burning tummy. Yikes. Yikes. Make sure you leave a like on the live show. He's definitive in my heart. You like the Oinkos? Yeah, they're cute. Like, that's what I've been most happy with. So here's something. There's I guess it's fine to talk about it. So A-Drive, known as the guy who also made Alestrals, the trading card game. He has traditionally been a Poke YouTuber, so covering just Pokemon, anything ever, all the things. Pokemon videos, 24/7, 365 for years and years and years and years and years. And he rapidly pivoted to Alestrals, and that being the main focus of what he's doing. So essentially, he stopped doing all videos in favor of doing Alestrals full time. Pretty immediately, right? And what's really not cool is I'll look at the videos on his YouTube channel, and he went from, he had over 1 million subscribers, and then he went under 1 million because so many people were so unsupportive of Alestrals. And on his most recent videos, whenever he's talking about it, there's a lot of his fans that are like, dude, shut up and go back to making Pokemon videos. And I'm like, how rude is that? How awful is that? Like, to say something like that to him. And, you know, the dude's trying to follow his dream, and all these people are acting like they wouldn't also have the opportunity. Like, it's awful. It sucked. Very, very sickening. Sounds familiar, right? So that's to say that I am very grateful for y'all that are here and are not like, hey, Brian. I mean, there are people that are like, hey, Brian, can you shut up and make more Minecraft? I get it. But in general, most people have been very supportive and been like, yeah, this is really cool. And nobody's like, Brian, I don't care about these stupid cuddles of penguin. Where's some more Minecraft? Like, that's not what's happened. Like, everybody's been very receptive to the characters and the books, and it really is like it's an extension of everything I've already done, and everybody's been very receptive to it, so I'm super grateful for that. Because, I mean, it could have been like, y'all collectively could have been like, yeah, this sucks, we're not doing this, and then, yeah, I don't know, but that has very thankfully not happened. And I would love to have A Drive on the Pro Gamers Guide podcast and talk about that with him, actually. This whole sentiment of like, you know, why do you feel like this has happened? And it's obviously like people's opinions, who cares, right? Like, whatever. But it's just such a weird reaction from so many people. Now, all that being said, the Alestral's Kickstarter that kicked off the whole thing, it raised $1 million, dude, so people clearly support it, right? But that vocal minority, you know, how do you deal with that? It's like, it's interesting. It's all interesting. So. Vicey, hello. Oh, welcome. So yeah, that stuff always interests me. I gotta reach out to him. And I gotta do that redeem. There's just been so much going on. I have it ready to go. I just haven't formally introduced it yet. It's been busy. Juicy. Well, I thought maybe, but you have the, like, it's like, it looks like Jay Vicey, but I get it. I get it. My bad. Hello, welcome. Jay Vicey or Juicy.
Drink some water.
Thank you for the hydrate. Juju, welcome. They wouldn't let me put Juicy? That's weird. Nothing more disheartening than people tell me they didn't care about any art I made beside the Lego art. Devastating. Well, those are also the people that you don't want in your corner anyways. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, but like, as that was happening, I think I was one of the few Lego people that was like, I love your art. Like, like, I want more of it, you know? I think I was one of the few. Like, why would, like, if you had this big dream, if you had this big passion, why would you ever say to someone, hey, that sucks. You're stupid for liking that, and I don't care. Like, why would you say that? Why would you ever don't ever do that to anybody. I mean, that goes without saying, but don't do that. Like, it may not be what you're into, whatever, but like, never, ever, ever be like so disheartening to somebody and that awful. What piece is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, 20 people out of the hundreds that knew you for your role at Lego. Wild. But yeah, again, if anybody ever says that to you in life, you don't want those people involved in your life anyways. They were never truly supportive of you anyways. Don't let those people tell you that you shouldn't follow your dream or whatever you're passionate about and live your life and do your thing. What set do you have? This is the Flame Hound from Bricker Builds, aka Entei. Thank you very much, Juicy. It's insecure people faced with questioning if they're just coasting instead of growing. Can I get that? Bless, can I get that as a cross stitch and put in my office? Can I get that as a cross stitch and put in my office? Dang, that's some bars right there. That's some bars. That's true. You just nailed it, dude. Wow. Wow. You nailed it. I never thought of it that way. You nailed it, dude. Congratulations. You're totally right, though. KT, welcome back. Lots of books, yeah. So one of my, I don't know why that keeps happening. I don't know why this keeps happening. I have the cooldown. I totally just lost some parts. 100%. Where'd it go? Dude, that just went into the ether.
Brian!
Oh, right there.
Yeah. Oh.
Aaron! Aaron! I got a problem with you. Big problem. Big problem. I'm going to wait for you to respond before I elaborate. I want to scare you for a moment. Just for a moment. You're not going to ask me what the big problem is? It's a beef alert! Beef. Beef. Beef.
I love you, Brian.
Beef.
You are my hero. That's why I love you, Brian.
I'll wait for Andres to finish up.
See you again. Oh, how I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again. Maybe in 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 years.
What you'll do is you'll show up into my live streams, you'll say one thing, and then disappear back into the void. Aaron. You don't see anything anymore. You don't say hi to me. I'm lacking attention. I'm lacking attention. I'm needy. Hey, get a cameo.
Anyway.
Get a cameo. Oh, I'm too busy working. I'm too busy in a voice call with RC Spaceport and Macabuilds talking about Technic. You know it's all in good fun. I appreciate you being here, and you're always welcome in this corner of the internet. And I'm wearing the hat. That's how you get your attention, ignore you. That's true. That's true. What's your plan for Brick World? No idea. No clue. Listen, if that Switch 2 comes out before Brick World or right after, cooked. Listen. I know you don't talk to Aaron all. I know you don't talk. I was saying because you guys were in the voice call while words was going on. I was trying to be a funny bunny, and clearly it didn't land wrong, and I'm backpedaling. Clearly, just let me backpedal. Roy's here to save me. No fun. I forgot there's no fun here. My bad. Can we get a sarcasm alert in chat? Not from cool. What am I saving you from? I'm backpedaling.
This is a sarcasm alert.
Backpedaling. I don't know. Hope you're doing all right, Roy. How's your move going, dude? Hopefully well. Been moving since 1963. Just a tone pivot, yes. Tone pivot. Yeah, it might have been a mod only or VIP command. So we're pretty strict with some commands because some people will like use it consistently and then it won't be funny anymore, which is why we took away cringe alert, which was here forever ago. That's gone. Because like 2 or 3 specific people were like, I'm going to play this all the time and do it even when it's not warranted. And it's like, well, that's not the point. Okay. Wolf, have a good night. So, you know. Turning keys to the old place today. I'm overwhelmed by all the cardboard boxes surrounding me. But Roy, how many of them are Lego? Dare I ask? Dare you tell us? So many. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, cool, you're good. See, I really like the cringe alert too, because it was funny in certain moments. But you know, you can't ever have anything fun, unfortunately. What does Cuddles eat? Pizza, fish, lots of stuff. Cecilia loves pizza. Dude, she loves pizza. Pro gamer tip, don't let your cats eat pizza, by the way. Don't let that happen. Hired movers to pack my stuff up, and they filled 4 of those wardrobe boxes with sets alone. Oh no. 4. You reminded me I have a 32-gallon tub that I have to bring to my grandparents' place. It's not full, but it's full. It's just sitting in my hallway. After all, cats are not teen turtles. That's true. That's true. That's true. Well, hopefully they were delicate enough with the Lego. You could be at peace. You were shocked by how much you had? Yeah. You inventoried your sets, and the amount of sets in the backlog is overwhelming. So, I don't know how you can do it. Like, so when I was younger, I was like, oh, how could you ever leave a Lego set unbuilt? Like, you should build it right away. And then now, obviously, I understand life happens, right? But, like, you know, I just don't. I don't know. Like, I definitely don't like having a backlog. But there can't be that many things that you find interesting that you want to keep. Like, you gotta get. Still have not complete. Yeah, like. For me, I want to leave a Lego set. I want to milk the thing as long as possible. Like these Bricker dogs here, these were sent well before Christmas. And I just didn't get to them. Like, I would rather give dude, I don't even know how many sets I have. I couldn't even, I tried logging stuff years ago. I've also gotten rid of a lot of them. So I don't even keep track. I mean, in my room, in this room here, not enough time to build and then buy more before. if we're talking, are we talking official Lego or just talking anything that is considered a set? What do you do with the sets you don't want anymore? Mew, also welcome. I will generally sell or trade them. Most recently, I did a trade, and I got the Mario and Yoshi set, actually. Official Lego. Or Cody Factel buys them. I have... Okay, also, are we counting stuff that I plan on opening or stuff that I don't plan on opening? Do you unbuild before you trade? No, I'll put them in a 2-gallon plastic bag, and I'll bring it to a store. It's all in chunks. Both. Brian engages in the Lego hobby in an objective, very healthy way. Poggers. In this room, there are... In this room, there are 17 Lego sets. 17 official Lego sets. Just in this room. Which is not that many. Actually, that is a lot. So some of them are sealed Mario starter courses because I have a problem. By the way, if anybody ever wants to get rid of their Lego Mario, like the digital figures or any of the characters, I'll buy them off you. Kevin says I'm very healthy. If you put Lego Mario in front of my face for a decent price, I'll absolutely buy it off you. I have 3 of the Penguin sets. They're like half off. Mario starter courses, Deku Tree, Rambi, all the Mario stuff. Mario direct-to-consumer. What kind of Lego stores take built Lego sets? None. You would have to go to a Bricks and Minifigs store. When the kids are done with ours, you'll get them. Poggers. Can't tell you how many people I spoke to over the years who admitted to spending and collecting out of control over their time in the hobby. I am a fan. I am a big fan. I am a big fan of buying the stuff you enjoy, and when you no longer enjoy it, you can trade it away, give it away. If you look at something and you're like, I no longer enjoy this, or I no longer get the same level of joy I did before, it's okay to let it go. Like one of those things on my list right now that I want to get rid of is the haunted house. And it has a like kit in it too. Like I kind of, if I got a decent offer on it, I would let it go. Bruce, they're on my list. I just haven't got them yet. I'm trying to see if I can find them. So I want to. I have one of everything sealed, and I'm trying to get like my goal. I have everything from wave 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 sealed. I want everything sealed and want everything open because I'm a freak. No, the newer one that it's a Tower of Terror kind of one, not the old one. That old one I traded for a Disney Castle way long ago. I actually have that old Disney Castle from 20 whatever it was, and I want to get the new one where it has all the princesses and stuff. I like that new one better. And they're coming out with the Beauty and the Beast one. Harley, of all the things you could put in this chat, that older one's my favorite set ever and the only one I ever bought used. Nice. Yeah, this, yeah. By the way, look at this guy. Beefy, beefy, beefy. Yeah, if you put Lego Mario in front of my face, I'll, yeah. What I really want to do is build a nice stand of every Lego Mario character ever. But the display case, A, would be huge because they're bigger characters. And I would also want to find a way to, what I would really love to do, dude, I would love to find a way to display the digital figures, but while they're on. Like, so I could like flip a button and they would be on. Or the display would come to life or something. Instead of them just having the dark eyes, right? Like something like that. And then, yeah, if I got a display case for all of them and the ones that will come out in the future, it'd be huge. And if I put it in the background, you wouldn't be able to see any of it. Because they're so small. Stickers, I could. Have one set that has the stickers on them. It's not a bad idea. So like if I bought this or had sponsored a giant display case, it's almost like it's not even worth it. What I would really want to do, like eventually when I have my own office, like a not that I don't have one now, but like, you know, one that's bigger. And I guess more like if I had a recording studio, recording space, and then I had an office where I did like whatever work in my office would be the Mario collection. Kind of similar to what Kevin has, where behind him is all the stuff he's worked on and in front of him is all the stuff that inspires him, in theory. That's kind of what I would do. The regular Mario characters or the brick or build ones? The regular Mario characters, Dirk, and welcome. They just sent me, take a guess what this is. They just sent me this. So that'll be all of March. Yeah, Roy has a pretty, healthy grasp on things, I would say. No, that's the Ghost Hunter. But yeah, I would love to do that one day. And I think getting a display case sponsor would not be out of the question. But I gotta know where to put it, dude. I'm not gonna put it back here because then the glare on it is gonna be awful. So it'd really just be for me. I don't know. Not really. I don't know. Do any of y'all have display cases for your stuff? Do any of y'all have, like, I would use it for like minifigures. Looking forward to the Mushroom Princess. I don't know when that's happening, dude. Don't even. I wouldn't get your hopes up, dude. That'll be $2,500 easy. That thing is gonna be huge. Prepare your everything, dude. Lindsay and I have one, but we use them as altars. Fair enough. Really want to find a Lego minifig case. So they have some that are from more established companies. There's some from like a Temu or a whatever kind of mid-grade whatever thing. Wyatt, hello. Yeah, so you can, there's options out there, but yeah, that's 2.5 Death Stars, dude. Yup. No set more than 20 bucks, Katie. You are pigeonholing yourself hardcore. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get far with that, though. Get a curio cabinet. I got no place for it, dude. Also, the goal is to not have, like, yeah, I can get more cabinets, but then that means I got to buy more stuff to fill the cabinets with. It's not the point. It's not the point. I don't need to buy more cabinets. I should prioritize less stuff. Got to make these books. It worked that time. Got to make it happen, dude. You should see the, I'll take a picture of it. I'll share it in Discord. There's a giant bookcase I have out in the living room. Like a big, it's got a bunch of stuff on it. Just can't justify spending that. No, I get you. It would be worth it at some point. Getting that. Also, there are other secondhand stores that sell Lego. Bricks and Minifigs is the one that comes to mind. And they have a bunch of stuff certified pre-owned. Like a used car dealership, kind of. You can get them for a discounted rate for a lot of times. And especially the botanicals, a lot of them are not, like, the Star Wars ones, yeah, they're super collectible and they're $1,000, you know, whatever. But botanicals are not super expensive. I don't think so. They might be, I don't know. There are options out there is what I mean. Yeah, getting a deal on something, yeah. Yeah, something like that. Blessed, have a good night. Thanks for being here. They had when I went to Bricks and Minifigs with Sapiens, they had the original Winter Village toy shop, and it was sealed for like a really decent price. Now I already have it, both the original and the remaster, so I don't need it. But to see it sealed, I'm like, dang, that's cool. Diecast cars. You know, when I was younger, for a while I collected Pez dispensers. And I couldn't keep up, I don't know. I think Pez are kind of gross, actually, now, today. I think they're gross. I just like like, there's something about collecting all the things that are like the same size, the same series, or whatever. Like the collectible cards. You sound like A-Game with his Pez sponsorship. I think Pez are cool. Dude, that's such a random sponsorship too, by the way. How random. I had never heard ever heard of Pez sponsoring anybody. And Mr. A-Game, who's in Australia, got a Pez sponsorship when I've been in their factory in, what, Connecticut or New York? Whatever it was. I was on my way back from New York City with people. We stopped at the Pez factory. I'm like, this is local. Origin of the eBay site was to trade and buy Pez dispensers. Interesting. Orange, Connecticut. Yeah, Connecticut. Timpanaro, have a good night. Thank you. Is that what you send me, Pez dispensers in the mystery box? No, I like how Pez look. I like the look of them. I like how they are. Chunky. You got it for $300, dude. Used to collect Muppets Pez. I mean, of all the things you can collect, Pez are pretty cost efficient. Trust me, if I ever got a Pez sponsorship, it would not be because I enjoy the taste of the candy. It is for the collectability and the whatever of it. So my grandmother, Roy, was very much into Beanie Babies. And she actually used to work at McDonald's. And she would get the cereal ones, like the ones that were, you know, really the small ones. And people were crazy for them, you know. Does Pez Liz have a Pez sponsorship? She should. Yeah, tag protectors and all that stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I mean, Beanie Babies as a little bit ahead of its time in that it was a stylized plush that commemorated different events and had different meanings, and there's a story and whatever. It's cool. But then obviously when people are like, oh, we're going to save these and whatever, it's like, okay. Hey, Sir Dragon, hello. My grandmother had a few display cases. Yeah. It's not worth what I thought it was. None of them are, unfortunately. Some of them are kind of one-offs and whatever, but... But I had a bunch of Beanie Babies. Some of my childhood plush were Beanie Babies. They were, like, they're cute, you know? But just like anything, you shouldn't get into it for the sake of collecting the thing. You should get into it because, you know, you enjoy what it is. Miss, you got my signature on the wall. Very nice. Well, thank you for tuning in. And I'm glad I can meet you at Brick Fair. That's awesome. I hope it was a memory you look fondly on. My mother had Cabbage Patch as well. That was another one. A lot of those toys from the 90s. Furbies, obviously. Mean Girl kid groups of the 90s, yeah. Well, I look back on the Beanie Baby stuff fondly. That's awesome. It was had Cabbage Patch, never a Furby. They have tried to bring back Furbies a few times. And there's all these companies today that are trying to, like, you know, bring this back, bring that. It's like, nah. I mean, Ty is still around in that they have the, those plushies with the giant eyes. Like, they really just, you know, once Beanie Babies was out, they would do the Ty. They got the big giant eyes. You see them in everywhere. Gift shops and gas stations, you know. You see them everywhere. So they're definitely, like, the company's not gone. They just pivoted to that. I wouldn't be surprised if they still release some Beanie Babies occasionally. Because you would think at this point there has to be like a cult kind of following for at least some of them, right? Like, here's our retro thing. Like that was the thing with Vermont teddy bear. Like a Vermont teddy bear is like in a, you know, one of the higher quality plushies and stuff, you know. They release new characters every so often. There we go. And obviously that gives me all the ideas for a Pro Gamer's Guide plush, which, you know, it has to happen eventually, right? It kind of has to happen. Long overdue. Wargone, hello. Like that'll be really cool once the plushies are a thing. They had Waddles the penguin. Aw. Oh yeah, you sent me a bunch of them. Yeah, the little nuggets, little bitty nuggets. I've been thinking about if we did a plush, what it would look like, and I feel like I finally have an idea of how they would be pulled off. Well, not like who would make them and whatever, but like it's so interesting. All these different plushies have all these different textures and how they, whatever. It's so interesting. BricksOBabies. BricksOBabies. Goodness gracious. The main issue is if we do a plush, we have to do all of them at once. You kind of have to do all of them. That or they all get released like way over time.
Brian, you're not my daddy.
You'd buy all of them. I mean, I would hope so. I hope everybody would buy all of them. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely on the list. Need bricker builds to design a Cuddles Polly Cecilia mini sets. So unfortunately, RC, I would really love to do that. However, if you would be so kind, could you please go and take a look on the Bricker Builds website and tell me how much of this is? Do me a favor, real quick. Any of the dogs. Because they would be about this size. They're 70 each. Now, no. No. So, no. No. It would be more advantageous to do the plush than to do these. 65, whatever, yeah. Same thing, whatever. Yeah. As cool as that would be, asking people $75 for each when it's you do all four at once, right? Can't do it. Can't do it. No, they would be about this size. So 70 each, 65, can't do it. If you're assembling Lego for a kit that isn't directly from Lego, it's always expensive. There are ways to get around it and have a different approach. But, you know, basically, long story short, I have weighed the options and there are far better ideas that would sooner happen before we do that. I'm shocked that people buy the dogs at that price, by the way, to be honest. Also, hi, Jewel. I am not in the... Hold on.
Yow.
Mr. Red Scorpion with the 3 months. Thank you, Red Scorpion. Welcome and thank you for being here. Happy Wednesday. I mean, I think it would involve the kickback on it here. I mean, ideally it does, right? So the reason I'm not surprised people buy these, let me finish this little segment and then I'll explain it. Blah, blah, blah. I'll explain it a little more in depth because I kind of know I mean, I've technically done this with Build-A-Bob, right? I get the logistics that go into it. So here's how it works. So in order to get Lego, you are getting it, I mean, from Lego. There's only one producer in the world of Lego, and that's Lego. Now, you can get Lego secondhand from a store on a website called Bricklink or Brick Owl or wherever, but it's all coming from Lego. Only one place makes it, or one company, right? So you are getting, at bare minimum, Lego is making money off of it. Because they're sourcing the material, they're producing the product. So when you factor in all aspects of the supply chain that are involved with making stuff like this, it isn't a bad deal. What you could also do for a lot of the Bricker Builds models specifically, you can buy just the instructions and the part list and go get the parts yourself. And generally speaking, it will be cheaper. But the benefit of doing it this way is that A, you're buying a full kit already assembled. B, it also includes the instructions. C, the person who designed the thing. And D, it's delivered within a time period that's pretty, you know, reliable. So I've had Bricklink orders go south, and it's an order from France. And, you know, to get a fix on it would take weeks and weeks and weeks. So any potential headache that comes out of it, Bricker Builds is technically already dealing with. So when you factor in that, along with the packaging, along with the blah, 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 technically, it is worth it. For a lot of people, not necessarily, even still. And I get that. But generally speaking, yes, it is worth it if you're in the market for that. But the profit margin must be so slim for Bricker Builds. It's definitely not what it is for Lego traditionally, I bet. So, like Lego, I would be at the employee store in Enfield, Connecticut, and they would have a section where Lego sets were 75% off because they were damaged. And they would still be making a profit on some of those. So, I mean, it's automatically not going to be as high as a Lego margin, right? So, you know, that's all blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, when it comes to making a kit out of Lego, and especially if it were a situation with Bricker to pull it off, it's just not. I couldn't feel comfortable asking people to do, you know, spend $70 per character. Maybe 70 for all four, but not 70 for one. No way. No way. Absolutely not. I wouldn't feel good about it. Maybe if it were like a collector item or a limited blah, 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 but yeah, no. So what I've also learned, Mew, and this is why Bricker Builds actually works, is because people really enjoy that convenience factor and they will pay for the convenience factor. If you take a random... Let's say there's a mom from South Carolina that doesn't know or care what Bricklink is. She just wants to buy her son a BricksOBrian kit. And she buys it from my website. Now she has to learn what this Bricklink thing is and what are you talking about? Just let me have my thing. You know, it's not, you basically need to make it as easy as possible to, for people, you know, and giving people a file. Like if you want to go through the effort and you know what you're doing, yeah, sure, go ahead. But most people will not do that. They just won't. And they want the completed product in the box or bag and call it a day, which I understand. I do too. But I also understand going through the effort of getting the parts yourself and whatever. I've done both, clearly. But for like an official product release thing, you know, nah. It's almost as good as not doing it in the first place, unfortunately. But that's that business talk. Almost done with the Flame Hound from Bricker Builds. It's been a good live stream. Chill. Good discussion. Not really looking to do anything crazy today, so I appreciate everybody fairly agreeing with that sentiment. 86 days until the Kickstarter, but then we still have the tip jar open toward that website renovation. So instead of ABCDXYZ, if you want to get a Bob Banana collectible card and help support the ongoing development of the billions of projects that are flowing out at any given time, exclamation tip for your consideration, or exclamation Nintendo. Thank you, Beth. I know Beth's holding it down there. And I also saw that you messaged me. I think I was still dying and I just didn't respond. Whoops. Beth messaged me about something and I'm like, whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. I think so, right? Yeah, you. Was it you? I don't even remember. It was a couple days ago. At this point. I think I just wanted you not to be dead. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, something like that. One of my favorite A-game streams, he had chill music. It was painting years ago at this point, but it was chill and great. I like the craziness. I also like having meaningful conversation. I do prefer the craziness and hype more than anything. I really do. But obviously that can't be every day. Can't do that every day. Then it's not special anymore. It was about your vacay. Yeah, it was about that. Yeah, not right after a big event. Yeah. The one thing I will share, if you made it this far, if you're here, obviously the big thing from the Bonanza was not getting to as many subjects as I initially intended. AKA everybody went to Switch in the Pixar ranking. Which, you know, I thought people would look forward to, but I'm like, oh, we could skip it, whatever. But people were really looking forward to it. So what I will be doing is a 2 separate live streams dedicated to those on their own and making them known ahead of time so people can be there. And making an actual night out of it. And not doing anything else. So it'll be on a night that is convenient for everybody. You'll get plenty of notice. Because I know people look forward to it. But, you know, when we have that many people watching and words on stream is firing off and we're all working together as a team, you know, I think I made the right choice in letting it roll. But there's obviously a lot of the youngins who are like, this game is stupid. I want to play a video game. It's like, well, I get it, but no. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna you know. My son was looking forward to Pixar. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Yeah. Well, once he hears my opinions, he might not be looking forward to it. He might not be looking forward to it anymore. And I actually thought of a fun way to have y'all have more of a say and more of a vote than I initially did. So I think it's going to be better in the long term because of it, but you know, it was just one of those kind of nights. Yeah, and like putting us in the category, I think that was the right call. But now I get to hang it over everybody's heads that our record is 490. No one's gotten close. And I really want us to have a friendly competition amongst you know, Pix and 9.5 and all of us. I want it to be like a thing. I don't know why, but like I don't, you know, just do it. It can be, you know, weirdly competitive. No one wants us to be the champs. That's true. We make history in Brick City. They ain't used to it. They're not like us. We still had fun. That's all that matters. Yeah. And there were even more giveaways because we got to Words on Stream to the level that we did. So, you know, I was like, yeah, I get people might be upset, but also I did even more giveaways. People walked away with even more stuff. So how mad can people be? You know what I mean? Do you want me to do less giveaways? Wow, you did it correctly the second time there, Megums. Wow. More giveaways and 2 million Bob Bucks. Most Bob Bucks ever. Entei's done. The Flame Hound from Bricker Bills. These two are very cool, man. These are dope. Again, grateful for Bricker sending them through. Get to build them, show them off to all y'all. If you're interested at all in getting these, exclamation Bricker. They got a whole bunch of stuff. They are releasing stuff constantly, and these are back from as a cover this for Christmas, and then I didn't get to it. So now I'm getting to it now, and we'll be seeing Ryko, the electric something, being built eventually. Probably maybe before the Deku Tree on Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, these are super cool. So these are the two together. 2 of the 3 puppies all right in a row here. These are cool. There we go. Super dope. Standalone Words on Stream night would be good. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So we'll do Words on Stream again, but it will not be in the category unless that's what we're doing for the night to earn Bob Bucks. Another spelling bee. Yeah, we'll do it differently next time for sure. But, you know, learning experience. We have the data. We know what it will be. So it's all good. That's the thing, everybody. Even if things don't go the way we think they do, we have the data for next time, and that's what's important, you know. So I'm not worried about it. I'm saving for those Pro Gamers Guide 3 announcement giveaways. That's not gonna involve Bob Bucks necessarily. Also, yeah, they're gonna get nuked before then, so. You did it to yourself. The only giveaway I have promised as of right now is if Pro Gamers Guide 3 is funded in a day, then I'll give away a Switch 2. But y'all still don't know the amount that needs to be raised and blah, 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 blah. And neither do I. Not yet. So. Super cool. And then one more time over here for Suicune. The Aqua Leopard. I love the art style, dude. Pino Creations does such a good job, man. So cool. So we still have Raiko. I don't know where he is, actually. The reason I wanted these three was because they were the first legendary events that they did in Pokemon Sleep. So I have all three of them. So that's why I wanted to build them. And then Bricker ended up releasing them as models. So, yeah. Well, if you're on the fence about getting a Switch 2, you can enter to win one. How about that? You'd like to apologize for what you did on words on stream before with the redeems? Yeah. Evening, Brian. How long did it take to get the cake out of your hair and face holes? Isolated welcome. It was, I just took a normal shower. It was fine. And then, I smelled buttercream for a day, but getting it out of my hair was fine. You know, it's just let it run out. And then, yeah, it was fine. I immediately went, oh, it totally clogged my drain. 1,000%. I got to figure out how to fix that, actually. So if you have any tips. But yeah, no, it was fine. It was totally fine. I ended everything. I closed out OBS. I shut off my camera. I literally jumped immediately in the shower's right there. So I had the cake fall onto a mattress cover. So when you buy a mattress, obviously that just, yeah. Drano, probably just, yeah, Drano. How long have you been doing YouTube? Too long. A whole bottle of Drano down that thing? Noted. Are cake smashes painful? No, not at all. That was the best cake smash I've ever seen in my life. A. B. I don't mind doing them. So, I don't know how I'm going to outdo that one, but that was like the craziest cake smash I've ever seen ever. It wasn't just the cake in the face. It was then doing that and then right back into my hair. I was totally fine. That's fine. It was, yeah, fully committed. Have you ever seen anyone else do a cake smash? I've seen people do like the faux whipped cream. Like, you know, it's like the whipped cream. It's like a pie tin with the whipped cream on it and do that. But next is an ice cream cake. Would that be better or worse? Well, no, because you'd have to let it melt. A pie in the face? Not just melt, thaw enough? Yeah. If you're watching over on YouTube, please like the live show. Appreciate it. Cookie cake? No. I think what I did was perfect. The only thing I could see doing differently, because obviously the picture of it afterward is going to be shared on social media. So what I would do is I would maybe buy a specific shirt that says, so whatever people vote, or if someone sponsors it or whatever, and then I just have it cover the whole upper part of my torso. A bucket of slime for Stand Up to Cancer. Do a cake smash to end off the Kickstarter. Ambinda, my kid, with a party of 25 rating in. Everybody say hi to the Raiders. I'm not doing the Mbinda thing. G-Monkey, Mbinda Cyberchip, welcome. My name is BricksOBrian. I am a guy who just got finished building the Pokemons from Bricker Builds. So there we go. What were you up to today, Mark? Do you want a big D? Because you're going to get one. Actually about to build my first Lego set ever. I'm 30. Poggers. What are you building? Built the Lego office set. Dude, I want that one, and it slipped from my meaty tendrils. I'm mad. I love that show, too. Need to do a cake smash with Lego, but with BricksOBrian? Okay. What would be really cool? How about for the next cake smash? But the thing is, it's going to cost money. If I got a custom cake and it was the BricksOBrian face. So Ray, Funny Figs, he did an illustration that appears here. And it's of Bob and Cuddles cutting up a BricksOBrian face cake. So I could get a custom BricksOBrian, like a sheet cake, like a big cake. But it would cost me like, you know, double or triple. Which I'm like... Wildflower bouquet, that's a nice one. I hope you enjoy it. That's pretty cool. I wasn't going to ask you to make a cake. No. I'm not going to do it. No. So maybe for the final day of the Kickstarter to end it off, I'll do a BricksOBrian face cake smash. Yeah, but like I was also being lazy. Was flavor consideration for the cake smash? No, actually, you know what I tried to find, and they didn't have it. I tried to find a cake that's discounted. Thank you for following. I tried to find a cake that's discounted because it's gonna get smashed in my face anyways. I don't care if it's expired by a day or 2 or 3. Who cares, right? I'm not eating it. So when they discount it by like 20, 30, 40%. So I'm like, give me the cheapest cake, and they'll add a text on it, whatever, right? For free. Just saw you were in Boston. Hello from Southern New Hampshire. Hello. I'm on the North Shore of Boston, Massachusetts, so not too far. Yeah, I have like a bite. It's not gonna kill me, but I don't try to yeah. I assumed you eat it off your face afterwards. No. I put it in the drain. Dad lives in Southie. There you go. And yeah, nobody send me cake because sending a cake will literally, like a cake that's like this big will cost you like $130. So I do have the good food. Yes. Yeah. And I know it's a sell by, but even still the sell by date, it's still discounted significantly. So, you know, thank you for liking the show on YouTube. What's your oldest Lego set? Mine's from 1964. I don't have many old ones. I think like 2001. Send Brian a fruitcake. Got it. Nope. RC. Nope. 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 No. Nope. Nope. No. 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 Fruitcake smash for Bookathon. Might do a cake smash for my birthday. It's gonna be a grug cake. Okay. You get him one from his local area. Sir King Crayons, hello. That will last to be a lot cheaper. I mean, yes. Well, you know. I don't mind doing the cake. I'll take any reason. So I offered to do a cake smash. I think it was if a sub goal hit last Bonanza, not this most recent one, before that. And then we didn't get there. And so because I changed the terms of the final Bonanza, I'm like, I'm just going to do it. So, you know. Couldn't sleep? Well, welcome here. Is it a cake smash or a cake? No, I literally smashed the cake in my face. I took a sheet cake. No, it was a round cake. And then I whipped it back into my hair.
Oh.
That was for 19 hours of live streaming concluded in 2 days. By the way, any event that happens from now on, it will not go longer than 8 hours per day. 11 hours is way too long. Like 8 hours a day is maximum. To be at 100% energy the whole time, like the whole time, no more than 8 hours. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's not even an age thing. It's just generally speaking. I can't, you know. I felt like death on Sunday. I felt horrible. I was like deceased.
Brian, stop it.
I was deceased, dude. It was just so much energy. Like, I felt like I got hit with a sack of bricks. It was crazy. All right. Are you doing a 24-hour Switch 2 stream? That's if this goal gets hit by February 7th, which I doubt. So, pun intended, yes. Felt like you got hit with a face with a cake, yes. Couldn't do that if I'm on 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Yeah. Yeah, it was just a lot of energy. It was a lot of, yeah. Like, I thought we did really well with pacing out the activities on Friday. Saturday, it totally fell apart. 1000% fell apart. And, you know, it's just life. What if I do $1,000? So the policy here, Kalina, because you're new, I will not prompt you or ask you, you know, if you want to spend money, you can spend it. You can spend it however you want to. It's your life. You do whatever you want to do. But don't instigate me or instigate other people to prompt to spend the money. That is rude to assume that people are going to spend the money the way that they are or are not. That is their business and not yours. So I'd prefer if you just don't mention it. If somebody wants to contribute to the goal above, they can. If they don't, they don't. And that's fine. I'm not going to be concerned about it, and you shouldn't be either. So you can drop it. So yeah, in the future, we're going to only do 8 hours a day. Maximum. Yeah, and I'm not going to beg ever. Never, ever. Try to give more buffer to things when we feel like it'll go wrong, which I thought I mastered it by now, but I clearly have not. I don't know. I have no idea. So we'll see. So we'll see. Unless anybody else has anything else tonight, that's what I got. Oddly enough, I can feel it right here being tense. I gotta have more tea and stuff, you know. 8 hours and at a minimum 12 hours between sounds good to me. True. Yeah, you got a point. Brian meets Mr. T. Playing Battlefront 2. Yeah, I want to play a game for myself. I want to play something like lackadaisical. Need sleep and food time in between. I commend the people that can do, like, I like doing maximum energy when I live stream, generally speaking. So I would rather give a really amazing 8 hours instead of just playing it out for 11 or 12 or whatever, you know. Actually, all my honey has crystallized, so I gotta actually thaw that out. I gotta put it in warm water or hot water, whatever. Reminds me I gotta do that. I have sleepy time tea and green tea. Beat Saber. I have Daft Punk, Linkin Park. I totally caved and bought more packs than I needed to. When you see Daft Punk and Linkin Park, you're like, okay, come on, really? I have to. I have them. But I think watching Beat Saber think watching people play Beat Saber, I don't know if I'm committed to that. I don't know. I'd say your tone is definitely pretty energetic. Well, thank you. And yeah, but Animal Crossing requires a lot of investment in time. I'm not trying to like start a new save file or squash my bugs and stuff. But yeah, I generally try to be energetic and give a good vibe here and whatever, you know. It's what I try for. And yeah, I just do everything else, you know. Try to make the best of it that I can. Haven't played Animal Crossing in forever. Nice. Quest 2, the upgraded headband cracked, so I need to get a new band gear. I thought about getting the different headband because it has, it's just a better support. I'm feeding my Snorlax, by the way. I'm not ignoring you. Right, I get you, Katie. Yeah. I'm a Daft Punk guy. Would you say you were still at 11 for Bonanza or 12? What do you mean? Like an energy level? Oh, it was 12. Level 490 on Words on Stream. Giving away exclusive, borderline unattainable giveaway items from sponsors that I've had. Playing games that people have wanted me to play for so long. Having it be 19 hours. The best cake smash that I've ever had. The amount of support between the Nintendo goal and announcing book 3. Yeah, it's 12. That's about as best as it's gonna get. That's about the best it was gonna get. Yeah, the brick building in the background. Yeah, that happens. Missy. And thank you for the follow. I keep anonymous follows on, so feel free to say something or don't. And just lurk. Yeah, longer also doesn't equal better for a live stream. Wholeheartedly agree. There's a lot of people who feel that way. You save 12 for special events? Yeah. I really enjoyed the final. I was dead by the end of it. But that's how you know you had a good time. The only celebration I think that could be bigger, if like a Pro Gamer's Guide to Kickstarter did absolutely nuts, like nuts, that would be crazy. Celebrating 100,000 subscribers, that'll be nuts. That'll be nuts. That'll be like throw myself at a wall. That'll be crazy. If we ended the Pro Gamer's Guide 3 Kickstarter at $100,000, I'd throw myself out a window. There's no way. I would cease to exist. Dead. Dead. Shoveled my driveway today. It was dead by the end of that. I don't feel like I had a good time. Defenstration. A what? A defenstration? What does that mean? So we're not trying to hit $100,000. That would require a lot of new people. Oh, is that what that means? To throw someone out a window? Interesting. It's only a couple feet. It's fine. It's fine. I would yeet myself out the window. Gone. What was the record for last year Pro Gamer's Guide? So it's a little skewed. So the first Kickstarter was fully funded in a day with a goal of $14,000 and raised a total of $32,369. The second Kickstarter, Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends, is a little different because the first Kickstarter involved all of the pricing for the products and the shipping cost. Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends only factored in for the cost of the product, and you paid for shipping afterwards separately. So there's $1,000-ish difference between the two, but if we charged all the shipping through the Kickstarter, that number would be way higher. I don't know by how much, but it would be definitely higher. I don't know off the top of my head. So if book 3 does just as good, just as the amount of people as book 2, the number would already be higher because shipping charges, if that makes sense. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, $33,769 will be the record to beat. How much was shipping? I don't know off the top of my head. But it was thousands of dollars, obviously, between all the different people and international and the packing supplies. And the other issue, too, is when people paid for shipping and stuff, we had to factor in costs because a good chunk of people didn't pay for shipping up front. So we're like, oh, it technically cost us more per person because these people have never paid. So we had to like pivot and all sorts of nonsensical business stuff. So there were still some people that just didn't ever acknowledge or pay. So that basically that will not happen for the next Kickstarter. We're not using another program to get the shipping charge and stuff. It's going to be all at once. You're going to get one payment and then you're going to get your stuff. One payment, one shipment. That's it. Done. It was crazy as a new person, you the week before your biggest event of the year, because the baseline was changed. It was super informative about you though. Yeah, you arrived at like right before we hit the right here, and then now we're, you know, you were like on the, you like everybody in this corner of the internet was on the climb up on the roller coaster, and you like hopped on the car when it's halfway up the thing, and then you went on the whole thing. Just for math purposes, $15 per person equals, yeah, like $4,000. And so some people, it's more. So let's say $4,500. So it would have been $38,000. May I give a suggestion for next year's BobCon? I'm probably not going to retain it until next year or through this year, but you can if you would like to. And I'll see if it stays in my memory. Hat's looking mighty nice, thank you. Also, I have the banana behind me here. This is what this is. It's the banana thing. I'm hoping of having a good night. I'm having a good night. Hopefully you are. I built 2 Legos. I feel pretty good. One of the days do words on stream and have unannounced stuff after it, depending on how long it lasts. You mean like what, but why would that be a thing? Oh no. So the length of how long we go for words on stream will depend on how long BobCon is. Or delay the announcements until after words on stream ends, and words on stream is the very beginning thing. Trying to wait while things catch up here. Oh, like words on stream happens. And then no. So the reason I'm not going to do that is because what I definitely understand, for better or worse, There are so many people that are very, 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 very routine oriented and are like, Brian, what's next? And if we say, I don't know, that's not good enough. We have to have a schedule. Now, do we have to follow it? No, but we have to have a schedule. This has to happen at this time, at this time, at this time. But I think with the bookathon, it went perfectly where however many books determined how long the event would be. I think that's perfect. So like, let's say for Bookathon 2025, for every book is a moon I get in Mario Odyssey again. I don't know. Then that would determine how long that is, right? So let's say hypothetically for my birthday, how I want to celebrate my birthday, not the Bob Bonanza, but my birthday, January 23rd, my 30th birthday, right? It's on a Friday this year. What if I want to play Mario Odyssey? So I could say, hey,
Bye for now.
however many books for the bookathon is how many moons I'm going to get and how long my birthday stream is going to go. I think that works the best. And yeah, bookathon's going to be annual because I love being able to send out the books to hospitals. Y'all want to see Pro Gamers Guide to go into even more places. And we can do so much more with it, and it's awesome. It's just awesome. So I'm all about it. But yeah. And we have other idea for Bookathon, do we? I don't remember that idea. Can you message me what it is? I forget. I think you should do your birthday every 10 years, 30, 40. I have other ideas for the Bookathon, do I? Been watching you for 5 years of my childhood. Well, thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. He put out about his birthday stream today that will happen on Friday. He gives 2 days notice. I gave a month's notice. No, it's like whatever. Jeez. Well, that's not an incentive. That's just another thing to do. Will the annual BobCons happen around January 23rd, or they'll be different times every year? They are scheduled to happen January 2026 for next year. What's probably going to happen, I mean, I hope my friends and I will do something for my 30th birthday. So I'll plan my, I'll have a 30th birthday celebration with friends or otherwise. And then BobCon would be the week after. So it would be January 30th, 31st, and February 1st, I believe is how it shakes out. Ghost Hunter is right here. In bags until March. Yeah, I gotta build a Deku tree. Hello. And, you know, March is St. Patrick's Day and whatever, you know. So it's kind of fitting that way. Deacon saying, after Brian becomes a Nintendo ambassador, we need to make him a Lego ambassador. Do you want the long story or the short story as to why that's not going to happen? Which one do you want? Not a mellow year, that's for sure. I think Switch 2 will be worth buying for sure. Well, ZMB is not the reason why I wouldn't want to be a Lego ambassador. I'll spill it and then I'm going to get out of here. Genuinely, there is a lot of Lego stuff that's come out in the past. Scotty, welcome. Most of the stuff Lego has come out with in the past 365 days, I really am not passionate about. And by being a Lego ambassador, I genuinely, generally and genuinely have to feel excited about the majority of the stuff that they release. And most of the stuff they're releasing today, I don't care for, and I think is... I don't care. Whereas with being a Nintendo ambassador, with being, you know, whatever other ambassador, I care about, even if I'm not inherently interested in a Nintendo game, like I will give it a shot, or I'm more inclined to support it than a Lego set I don't really care for. Yeah, F1, like I don't care. I do.
Yeah, oh.
Thank you. Like I don't care about F1, and Lego's doing a big push on it. Like everybody talk about it, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. So I'm not gonna endorse a product where I'm like, I don't really care. What about Kick? Like, spoiler alert, this new Lego Van Gogh set that got unveiled, I don't care for it at all. Lego announced the Twilight House. The Twilight House on the same day the Switch 2 news came out. If you think I'm gonna not talk about the Switch 2 in favor of talking about the Cullen House because I'm obligated as a land member to do that, you got another thing coming, dude. I don't care about that house at all. Like, I do not care. So, you know, that being a Lego ambassador means you have to really, I want to say ham it up, but you have to be really invested in that stuff. And I'm just not. I like my Lego Mario, Sonic, Legend of Zelda. Like, if I could only do video game stuff and only talk about that stuff and not deal with all the other stuff, 100%. But, yeah. So that's that. Hey, today has been good. Anything else, again, before I head out of here, everybody? Good live stream. Exactly what I wanted this to be. I'm very appreciative of y'all. Way too invested with Lego to surpass the offer. Well, you good luck getting in land. Have fun. Other than Lego, you will not see me. I'm sorry. Other than Nintendo, you will not generally see me take on more ambassadorship kind of roles. It'll be this thing from this time till this time, and then we're done, sort of deal. Maybe you can start with the new Minecraft sets. You know, we'll see. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining me here today. I will see you again Saturday afternoon, specifically noon Eastern, for the Great Deku Tree beginning to be built. And more to happen in the next couple of weeks. Astrobot, and I got a lot of other stuff to catch up on as well. Until then, stay spicy, spry, keep on meowing it out. And I will see you very soon for even more Lego building and just overall good stuff in general, all right? So until next time, bye for now. And that's where I got all you over here.